We are live. Hey everybody, it is Saturday night. It is Atop the Fourth Wall plays Pokemon HeartGold Randomized Nuzlocke. To answer Fandom Warriors super chat right out of the bat, yes, no discussing the Pokemon leaks. While I'm not going to be too heartbroken if stuff gets leaked to me, I am trying to avoid it. Yeah, basically, this is, I have no idea why Nintendo lets them do this, but with the fact that people can preload the game, for Sword and Shield, of course, people have data mined it. So, a bunch of spoilers have started leaking about, like, the evolutions and Pokemon and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm actively avoiding it because I want to be surprised when I play the game, but if it leaks, it leaks. I'm not going to be that upset about it. Otherwise, joining us this evening is Jess Kittrick.
What up?
And the game show reviewer.
So it's 9 o'clock, right? Because that's when I always join.
Yeah, we'll pretend that's the case. That being said, we are going to run a bit longer than usual, just because I'm not going to be here next week. I'm out of town for OniCon in Galveston, Texas. So if you're anywhere near that, I recommend coming by, saying hi, buying a poster.
And guess who gets to babysit?
Yep, Jess gets to babysit the kitties, who are around somewhere. They both have their new collars.
Did you finally catch her?
Handymar Arnson, spoilers, Pokemon will be in the game. Genth, yes, but how do you feel about leaks? I only know that Sirfetch'd is one of the best Pokemon ever. Huxley, hey Linkara, I had a bad week. I won't go into it, but it ended up with a guy harassing me till they were banned on Reddit. I had to leave Reddit, and some person got harassed because of when they joined. I'm sorry.
That sucks.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hopefully we'll entertain you tonight. Have you seen BoJack Horseman? Was that Andrew Kind?
Yes.
Yes, I have. Season 6. Holy crap.
Oh my god.
We still got half a season left too at the beginning of next year.
I know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
This is gonna be painful. Oh boy! Of course they had to end on that cliffhanger. Can't leave well enough alone.
Nope. Never mind. Yep. Goran ZX, is this the part where we start kicking?
I'm assuming you mean kicking people out, because no, that's not the case. Not yet, anyway. Just don't be jerks to each other. Unless you mean Dead Space or something like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
SKHS Video Productions, did Hyper Time impact the Halloween storyline? Sort of, yes, because it's alternate universes and all that. Speaks too soon, are Johto's legendary trio dogs or cats? Yes. I always call them the legendary dogs, but they are in many ways very cat-like.
They are very cat-like.
Although the original beta versions of them were much more dog-like, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, we'll go back to Dead Space once we're done with HeartGold. Finish up Dead Space, but for now, we're back to the Pokemans.
Yeah, Pokemans, yeah!
Exactly. I just realized I forgot to tweet that out.
Aw, boo. Stream ruined. It's over. Good night, everybody.
Hennemar Artson says, I missed last week. Anything interesting happened? I also missed last week.
We killed some plants.
That's fair.
Yeah, that happened, and that was pretty interesting, I'll admit.
I'm gonna go to Twitter real quick and ask that we're
while
streaming.
you do that, I have an update. Some people were already asking in the during the pre-show how the kitties are doing. So Calypso and Athena are going to be home in 2 weeks, which we're very excited about, which means all the kitties have been adopted. Captain Avenger 1993, as soon as you drop it in, we'll read it out. And Hime just got put on a wet food diet and has much more energy than she used to. So that's very good news for us. And Echo is still a dumbass. So no change there.
Yeah, Pokemans. Yeah, there we go. That.
We have to restart.
Closing that. All right. Low QS for a Hellraiser crossover. That Spider-Man comic had a serious lack of set fights. True enough, but I would thought that people would be used to how this works every October from now on. Like, Halloween comics, then Clone Saga comics. It's kind of, we've been doing this for 11 years, guys.
I almost thought, because of that title card, I almost thought your Halloween special this year was a previous year's, because of that title card. It's so similar to another one.
Dr. Crafty loves to reference old title cards.
It's true. Somebody asked me, how do I choose names? Oh, first, Captain Avenger 1993. Hi, Lewis. Want to know what I got for Halloween instead of candies? Luigi's Mansion 3.
Congrats. I hope you enjoy it.
And Goran ZX says, Game Show Reviewer, I love the intro you made for Nostalgia Ween.
Thank you, Gorn ZX.
Yeah, that's that Unsolved Mystery thing you've been telling me about, right?
Yes, sir. That's all done now. But yeah, that was fun. I've been meaning to do an Unsolved Mysteries intro ever since I started binging the series again on what is it, the Amazon Prime?
Ah.
Oh yeah.
So and now if I may make a quick free plug, the entirety of Unsolved Mysteries seasons 1 through 11 is available for free on YouTube.
Oh my God, that's the best news I've heard.
It is all there, 100%. Well, except for a few episodes. I don't think the haunted bunk beds episode is there for some reason.
That's fair.
Matthew Obolinski and Speaks Too Soon. Is Linksano's Godzilla-thon part of the Long Box movie? I will say nothing other than there might have been some hints about it in there. Matthew Obolinski, post your super chat. Will you review some Atomic Knights comics? Not planning on it, but I wouldn't be against it. Carter Johnson, did you know that Wallace and Gromit is turning 30? I did not know that. But we'll worry about Wallace and Gromit later. Today it's time for Pokemans.
Pokemans!
Yeah, Pokemans, yeah!
Yeah, Pokemon,
So
yeah!
Somebody asked me, how do I choose cat names? Well, we chose, so Echo's name was chosen by Seraph, because whenever he cried with his sister, he would always cry louder. And then, Hime, the reason she's named that way is because she has an orange tuft on her head that matches her tail. And then, when we named Starfire and Chieri and Grayson, originally they were known as the Teen Titans, and Chieri was actually called Raven, but Vega changed the name, which is fine. It's her cat. She can do what she wants. And then the Golden Boys, Hephaestus and Amun-Ra and, Balder, were named because they were the Golden Boys of Athena, the goddess of wisdom. So that's how we named those cats.
All right, just to get everyone caught up on what happened with Pokemans a month ago, we beat the Elite Four, but sadly at the cost of our starter, Seto.
Yeah,
So we lost Lugia, and everyone was very much convinced that we should get ourselves a Gallade finally, which I went and did, and this is Wreck-It Ralts.
Which I think is the best name for a Ralts.
Is a great name for Ralts, and it has Technician, which is a great ability. That being said, I would like you to take a look at his stats real quick here. The thing is, he's a fighting psychic type, and he is supposed to learn Psycho Cut normally, but because of the randomizer, his special attack is garbage. And as such, most psychic moves, especially powerful psychic moves, are special. So yeah, Hammer Arm is his best attack right now, and Cut, because Technician boosts the power of Cut to 75, but it's still not great.
That's fair.
So yeah, and Hammer Arm, which is also good, but it lowers his speed. And we were mostly hoping to use him for his psychic abilities because we lost Seto. We lost the psychic type. Professor Chaos 56, this late, but sorry about your grandpa and Justin. I'm hoping they're not referring to Jew Wario because that's a whole other thing.
No, I think
Justin
they mean
Barnes.
Justin
Barnes. That's right. Duh. I'm
Yeah.
stupid. I'm so stupid. Yes, but thank you so much. That was a tragedy. We talked about it last week.
Yeah.
And
yeah, and he was a great guy. Like, I worked with him on Atop the Fourth Wall, the movie, and he was just always cracking jokes, and he was always a good dude. So
forgot to unmute the thing. Okay, so normally he could learn Psycho Cut, but he won't learn Psycho Cut because of the randomizer. Xandra Productions can't use Monster Reborn to bring back Seto. Unfortunately not, it's been banned. SKH's video production, set back clock and change smoke detector battery tonight.
That's right, daylight savings is coming to an end.
Oh my god, why can't we just get rid of it and be normal people?
I know, but hey, at least we got an extra hour tonight.
Yes,
That's
we
fair.
do.
So anyway, upon my realization of Wreck-It Ralts having that problem, I was like, okay, let's get some backups and see what the chat thinks. So, in the meantime, I leveled up a few of our friends here. We got
Hooray!
Dr. Detroit, who is like our beloved Seto, is psychic and flying. Decent stats all around. It's fast. It's got psychic and fly. It's much more of a special attacker, and it's got Luster Purge now too.
Oh, nice.
So that's a possibility, and it's shiny, so that's always cool. Any more arts and screw the rules, we have Seto. Well, you know what we also have? We have Whoop Tang.
I remember Whoop Tang.
I leveled up our Whooper into a Quagsire, water and ground, because we don't have any really ground coverage. And we don't really have a water type either. Daniel Brandt, you're going to catch Pokemons. My 17-year-old cat with arthritis just now caught a mouse, which I managed to get away from her and out of the house while it was still alive. Good luck tonight. Thank you.
Wow, that's an accomplishment.
Not a great special attacker, but Dive and Aqua Jet are both physical, and most ground moves are physical, so that's a good possibility. Plus, it's got Fisher, so we got a one-hit KO move.
Nice.
Its ability, not that great, but a lot of our Pokemon seem to love Sunshine, which is not great for us for playing at night. Douglas Van Benecom, remember to vote Tuesday, Virginia, Kentucky, Mississippi, and New Jersey. Thank you for that reminder. If you're out there and you are legally able to vote, go register, get it done. Voting is important.
That is your civic duty. Please do it if you are able to.
And finally, we have Laserbeak, who is personally the one I am rooting for, but of course I will take the chat into consideration here. It's an Altaria dragon flying.
Oh, nice.
With Flame Wheel, the God move Judgment.
Oh, shit.
One-hit KO move Guillotine. And Lugia's signature move Aeroblast.
Laserbeak, Laserbeak, Laserbeak.
Xandra Productions, Monster Reborn's off the ban list, limited to 1. Yes, you ruined my joke.
How dare you?
It's fine, it's all good. So anyway, yeah, I am going for Laserbeak, but I want to hear from the chat if they say we should have someone else. So this is our 4 possibilities: Gallade, Wreck-It Ralts, Dr. Detroit, Whoop Tang, and Laserbeak. And I got a cat. I got a cat with a pink collar. This is Cherry with her little pink collar and a little pink bow. Look at that, so cute.
Aw, she's such a cutie.
You guys count up the votes while I hold my cute cat.
Laserbeak. I'm telling you, it's Laserbeak
Yeah,
right now.
everybody's going Laserbeak and or Kitty. So
Kitty. Laserbeak. Kitties.
A lot of people want Laserbeak, so yeah, I'm good with bringing on Laserbeak.
Miss Cherry, you look so cute in your new collar.
Such a cutie. Look at this cutie.
I
Are
vote
her
for
eyes
Kitty.
closed? I can't tell from the tiny camera.
I don't. She looks like she has her eyes closed, but I don't know for certain.
They're narrowed, I can see now. Oh, we look cute.
Laserbeak and Kitty.
Can we
She
do
is
that?
purring. You can't hear this, but she is purring.
Aw.
All right, everyone seems to want Laserbeak, so I think we're gonna have Laserbeak. Unfortunately, that means I have to put down the kitty. All right, sorry, Cherry, but I gotta play. Here, say hi to the good people.
Narrowed eyes mean happy cat, apparently.
Yes, that is correct.
All right, good kitty. All right, Laserbeak is on board with the team. We'll keep everyone else's backup because we don't know what to expect. I ground everyone up to around level 50, 51 because Lieutenant Surge, who should be our first gym leader when we reach Kanto, will have, I think his maximum is a level 53. I also, while we were talking at the very beginning, I went and got our next upper kern balls. Let's do a quick check of our supplies just to see if we need to buy anything, and Cherry's back.
Patrick Caulfield, go ahead and put your regular chat in. We'll be watching for it.
Got hyper potions. Got elixirs,
Yeah,
HP. Oh, yeah, an HP up.
So, game show reviewer and those who don't know in the chat, there are certain ways you can tell if a cat loves you. Narrowed eyes is a happy cat. Hime likes to lick. That's how she tells people she loves them. Very sustained long blinking. If they blink very long and they blink a few times very longly, it basically is their equivalent of saying I love you and I trust you enough to close my eyes.
Ah, okay.
Because cats are natural predators, they don't like doing that.
Right. It's like when a dog is upside down or on their back, that's just absolute total trust.
And you are Arson. So are we going to see Rando again? And speaks too soon. Just post up your chat in the super chat. Oh, I almost forgot. Joey called us while I was grinding.
Oh, no.
And he challenged us to a fight.
Ooh, sweet.
So hopefully that will still be active.
Patrick Caulfield, given Cat's relation to Egypt, do you plan on having the two kittens be incorporated into the storyline by making them mythical cats that help you only if they want to or some such way?
Nah, I technically already have that for Bear.
Yeah, that's fair.
And speaks too soon, so you're the girl trainer this time around. Has been for a while.
Yep. Alright, let's go and take care of Joey finally.
And this one's Guillemon, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
7 Seraphim 7, tips for the Kitty Treat Fund. All hail Kitty. I'm doing this one-handed now because I'm holding her up.
Aw, what a good girl. You make sure Dad does friggin' multitasking. Good girl. just like I took care of you and you would chase Starfire around my house.
Anyway, Arnson, boot his nether region.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That is the plan.
That's a
I'm
good
going to get on the bike because that'll help me move faster because I can't run while I only have one hand available.
But, Daddy, I love you.
I know, and I love you too. That's why I'm holding you.
Oh, yay, a Togepi.
We can't catch it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So Straw Hat, post your chat in the super chat. Throw your super chat in the regular chat, and we'll go from there. All right, Joey.
Axel Gabriel, this bugged me a while. In the TDK essay review, you were against Batman calling themselves criminals. But that did not tie into The Dark Knight Returns, where he said that a vigilante is technically being a criminal.
Yeah, I forgot that he had said that in that too, but let's face it, that work is not exactly perfect.
Oh, Dark Knight strikes again. Sorry.
Yes. Anyway, time to battle Joey! Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. I've forgotten that he had said that in The Dark Knight Returns, so technically it's not a continuity issue.
T-Screaming.
Didn't he have a hunt tail?
Lewis, I may have missed this, but are you planning to attend GalaxyCon Minneapolis if that's close to you?
Unfortunately, no. We wanted to, but we're going to be out of town for OniCon. So, yeah, they have Christopher Eccleston and David Tennant and a whole bunch of other people, so we're mad about that. We're going to miss that. Anyway, let's kill Joey's Pokemon, which is supposed to be a Huntail, but apparently you got a Grottle at some point.
One RPS fan, James A. Miles here. What did I miss?
Not much. We're killing Joey.
Sir Straw Hat.
You're killing Joey.
We're kicking him in the face with Billy.
Sir Straw Hat, I was watching the previous streams, which haven't been uploaded yet, and when you mentioned that Eevee should have a fighting evolution, I thought of the perfect name for it, Brawleon.
I dig that.
I would be on board with the Brawleon.
Also, we just beat Joey because we're awesome and he was a lying bastard. And he gave us an HP up. Yeah, you do that, Joey. Thanks.
I actually got to meet David Tennant and Matt Smith when I was in Europe for the premiere of the 11th Doctor, so that was kind of cool.
Oh, sweet.
Nice. All right, time for us to go to Kanto. So let's go on the boat. Killing or owning Joey? Joey's you're pathetic, Joey. Yeah.
Hanimara Artson just pointed out that I do indeed appear in front of the camera in extras on the Atop the Fourth Wall movie DVD.
Yes, you do.
That is true, but don't tell anybody!
Sky Slasher, I really care not about the SCP Foundation, so do what you want. You feel free to add it in. They add in stuff all the time, so do your own thing with it.
Jess, you just admitted yourself to being in the Atop the Fourth Wall extras, so...
It's true.
See, let's
I
put
am.
Tanya up front.
But also, I as a director of the Atop the Fourth Wall movie, I was legally obligated to be in front of the camera at some point as a director.
I actually like that. You're legally obligated to appear in front of the camera of a movie you're directing, which, you know, by definition usually means you're behind the camera.
All right, guys, here we go.
Director's commentary.
We're on our way to Kanto.
Hooray!
Anchors away, my boat. Okay.
We're on a boat.
Motherfucker.
Oh, excuse me, I was in a hurry. My granddaughter is missing. She's just a wee girl. If you see her, please let me know.
Want to give us a picture or something, old man?
Well,
okay.
a whole lot of not my problem.
Oh, okay. You know, just break into quarters whenever. You know, whatever.
Of course. I mean, isn't that standard etiquette?
Oh yeah, you know, no knocking on doors, no door chimes, no nothing. Just break right in. Are these your quarters?
Yep, and I'm sleeping.
Okay.
Healing up after our intense battle with Joey.
Well, that will be a good 3-minute nap.
There's also a PC in there, fortunately, so we can. So if anyone does get killed, we can swap them out.
Professor Chaos, I'll be watching for your super chat. But speaking of the Atop the Fourth Wall movie, Lewis, do I have your permission to reveal what I've been up to?
Fine.
I love how you had to debate that.
So, folks, I have been working on a remaster of the Atop the Fourth Wall movie. Full, ground up, go back to the raw negative, and basically...
Negatives, as if we didn't record this digitally.
Go back to the raw negatives, have them redeveloped, do new special effects, the works. I'm working on an HD remaster of the Atop the Fourth Wall movie.
Are you saying my freaking shots were shit? Because I swear to God...
I am having to re-CGI all of those. No.
I mean, I'm just saying, Jess, there's 1 or 2 shots of me that are out of focus that we didn't have coverage of.
To be fair, that was Terrence's fault, and I told him so.
Uh-huh. Who was the director, Jess?
You are!
So were you. I'm just saying.
You're the one who wrote it!
Oh,
this
Lord.
is a technical... Oh, my God.
Professor Chaos 56 said I was talking about BAMs. Anyway, hi, Jess. When's your next stream? Actually, my next stream will be while Lewis is out of town next Friday at 8 p.m. Central. So if you want to see Starfire and Chieri and or Hime and Echo and Calypso and Athena... be there at my channel. I'll be tweeting out the link. So, yeah. Oh, Goran ZX has a question, apparently.
I'll let you read it.
No, thanks.
I ain't reading it.
Don't you
Fine!
have to be to have sex with a Gardevoir? This is a family stream, sir.
Yeah, we're bleeping rated PG bleeping 13.
SKH Video Production, Jess, way to direct the problem at someone else.
But yeah, there's something for y'all to look forward to sometime next year, probably.
Yep, I've seen some of the new CG footage that we're doing from the ground up. He's doing from the ground up. Looks good. Gonna recolor it, get everything all make it. Hopefully, make it a Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see about doing like some additional commentaries and some new like retrospectives and stuff on it. The experience of doing so after 5 years later and doing other stuff, and now being completely disassociated with CA stuff. So that'll be interesting.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm gonna punch this baby.
I thought
Matthew
you said
Jones.
this was a family-friendly.
Matthew Jones, like the season 3 of A Good Place, showed that the world is more complicated than some like to think. Indeed. I'm loving season 4 of Good Place. No spoilers for people who have not seen Good Place, but The Good Place is a great show which you should all be watching.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of season 3, so please don't spoil anything.
Yeah, and please don't spoil anything. I've seen like the first 4 episodes of season 1, and yes, it's a show I'm intending to get into.
And indeed, Michael Red is right. TF2 Fan01, stop spamming. If I don't answer your question, you can try again later, but just posting the same question over and over again is actually making me want to avoid answering the question. SKH's video production, so what happened between Lewis and Little Petty? Something magical.
Gross.
Also, nothing actually happened. They were both just drugged, and they thought something had happened. Jesse got strangely quiet.
Gee, I wonder.
How the hell do you follow that up?
Okay, I know it was a while ago, but you guys don't remember the Pokemon Omicron stuff?
Yeah,
I do, yeah.
I was there for the finale, which you still haven't posted.
Good point. To answer your question, though, TF2 Fan 101, no, there are no current plans to do a follow-up to A Voice from the Dark. Hopefully someday we will, but let's actually worry about getting a physical copy of Voice from the Dark out first. This is the problem with all the new fans who come in who never were around during the Pokemon Omicron stuff. When Team Olympus drugged us, and we thought things had happened between our character and Little Petty.
I remember that. Oh,
What
man.
are HBS fan? Don't forget the comic noise graphics and sparkles in the Atop the Fourth Wall movie remaster.
Already done.
Alright, let's put Grimlock up front, give him some love.
I've CGI'd in cats on every single shot, and every shot also has those magic sparkles.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Good man.
Now, the only thing I'm still waiting on doing is Dutch angling everything.
Why haven't you done that yet?
It takes a while to render.
That's fair.
You know how long it takes to tilt the camera by 20 degrees in every shot?
Yeah, I mean, you should have just told us 5 years ago that that's what you wanted.
Well, you should have known that Lewis would become friends with me after you filmed, you know?
That's fair.
You know, Lewis had no idea who the hell I was up until, after that all was filmed, so...
I still don't know who you are.
Yeah, you see? And I've been to your house twice!
Were you?
I think
are
I
you
would
sure
remember
it was
that, sir.
his house?
I don't know, I mean, we are talking about someone who, is convinced that Zaxby's is a place. So, Losty's Girl, do you know the song Sunflower?
Losty's Girl, do you know the song Sunflower? No, I do not. And, I can't remember who it was. Whoever did a $1 super chat will answer your thing.
Professor Chaos.
All right, for Halloween, I watched Pumpkinhead for the first time. Loved it. What are your thoughts on it? I still have never actually seen Pumpkinhead.
Really?
Yep, I watched Spoonie's old review of Pumpkinhead 2, and that was hilarious.
Professor Chaos and Patrick Caulfield.
Yeah, I haven't seen Patrick's yet.
Yeah.
Hawkeye Fan 91, this question has been on my mind, Lewis. I hope you can answer. How can a book/movie/game that advertises a horror fail at doing so, i.e. not scaring you at all? Just answered your own question there, I feel.
Yeah.
How can a book movie that is horror fail at doing so? Yeah, clarify you don't have to do another super chat, just clarify what you mean in another chat.
Oh, Patrick Caulfield said the thing.
Given how it's enjoyable, it's cut off.
Given how it's enjoyable to see your perspective on movies that usually aren't as good, I'd really like to know why you personally enjoyed the Green Lantern movie to see if it's something I missed.
It just seemed fine to me. There was nothing that offended me. There was nothing terrible about it. I just don't get what people hate about it. It was fun. It was funny. The only thing I didn't like was having Parallax as the main villain. Especially when what's his face was doing much better as a secondary villain.
Sinestro.
Not Sinestro. Setting up Sinestro like they did was fine. I thought they did perfectly fine with it. I don't get what people hated about it.
Let's see. Again, it says, what steps has Linkara taken to ensure that Linksano doesn't try to make the cats super intelligent and evil or something?
He just ignores them. He just they're none of his concern as far as he can tell.
Also, real talk. How do you know that the cats aren't already super intelligent and evil? They're cats.
Hector Hammond. That was the villain's name.
Jack Dreas, if you're the last person alive, can you do no wrong? Huh.
That's an existential question that I do not want to delve into.
That assumes that morality is based solely on your relation to other people and not anything else. Oh, Luxray knows Magma Storm. We might lose Grimlock.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Also, I believe the Fandom Warrior posted their question.
Okay, no, I thought it was hitting both of them, but it was just Empress that's getting hit. On that note, we're going to swap out. Is there someone else who would be better? Egg Clips will probably be better.
Fandom Warrior says, what is the first character for DC Secrets?
Oh, the first character, Martian Manhunter. Sorry I haven't posted up a State of the Wall post, but yeah, we're doing Martian Manhunter's origin story first.
Colton Bradley apparently hears Kaluna and Dom, so guess what, Game Show Reviewer? You and I are apparently Kaluna and Dom tonight.
All right.
Again, Cat says next Linkara antagonist confirmed.
Goran ZX is one of the dimension jumping scenes of Slam on Doug. I don't know what that means.
From the latest episode. Well, sorry, not from the latest episode. From the episode 2 weeks ago. I say 2 weeks ago. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
From storyline. No, none of them were meant to be a slam against Doug. Like, the only thing I did was just supposed to be a funny, haha, alternate reality of, man, it's weird that Channel Awesome hasn't answered my reply is after I've been with them for so long. Because in that universe, clearly I was still part of Channel Awesome.
Right.
Speaks Too Soon says, would Ryan Reynolds have been better suited for Kyle Rayner?
Yes.
My thing is like, I feel like I was watching a Guy Gardner movie and not a Hal Jordan movie, and that's kind of what threw me off about Green Lantern, but...
I would have been more pissed off all the time.
That's true.
Okay, so we got away with that with all of our characters intact, thankfully.
Yep. Dom, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Kaluna, I mean, clearly.
Oh, if you meant to dig into Boldly Flee, here's the funny thing. That was just me acknowledging other people's reactions to Boldly Flee, because I still like to Boldly Flee.
My only complaint about the Boldly Flee is it's long. It is.
Yeah, and I don't consider it a movie. I consider it a miniseries as a result of that.
It is a miniseries.
I frickin' told him. When I was reading the script, man, this seemed really long. The script seemed really long for just a regular movie. He's like, oh, it's fine. It's going to be fine. It's like, okay.
What's the total running time? 3 hours?
3 hours, yeah. 3.5, I think, actually. It's a miniseries. It is not a movie.
So
it is a
like
miniseries.
It's the same amount of time as the ultimate cut of Zack Snyder's Watchmen.
It's longer than The Sleepwalker.
And it was supposed to be the big finale of the Nostalgia Critic. It's just what it is. I don't mind the length. I was just letting him know I didn't think we could get it done in the amount of time we had, which we still did. Although, at the cost of our sleep.
I mean, Lewis, there's an important thing that was brought up in the chat. Charizard Ranger says, what if the kittens are related to ancient Egypt?
Dun, 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 dun. 1R HPS fan, that's right, little girl, I'm the crazy one. That is a Guy Gardner reference.
That's fair. Yeah. I don't know, I hear rumor, and obviously this is just a rumor, so don't quote me, because I don't, I'm kind of like Lewis. I want a trailer or a friggin' poster before I say anything about a specific thing, and I'm so tired of people, linking me to stuff like we've got this covered in comic book resources, because they're just posting speculatory pieces. They're not actually posting industry news, which is kind of the problem. But yeah, I hear that they're working on a Green Lantern Corps movie, and it's going to include Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart, Guy Gardner, Kyle Rayner, and Jessica Cruz, apparently. But we won't know anything until they actually like start saying shit about it. So.
Yeah. Also, Linkara, what was Jeffrey Bannister Brandstetter, if you can post up your super chat in the regular chat, yada yada yada. Oh, Linkara, what was Jarrus doing in the reality jumps? Is it because Jarrus is living with him during the condescendence of the scene with the two of you alternate magic guns that hit him something? No, it's just I was going to have more dramatic scenes originally in that montage, but I realized I enjoyed the fun ones more. But as for why Jarrus is there, alternate reality Jarruses.
Kenneth says, Guy Gardner, best Green Lantern, hands down.
Darn tootin'. I kid. Yeah, Kyle is the best Green Lantern. Guy is just the most fun Green Lantern.
No, Kyle's the best White Lantern. Hello.
I wave my hand in bah.
I think Jeffrey just posted as well.
If you haven't yet, go home and collect the money you have at home. Well, I can't because I'm on a boat. Probably should have done that.
You can still fly, I mean.
No, I can't. I'm on a boat.
Oh yeah, Fox Warrior 88. Yes, that is correct. They did announce that HBO Max is getting a Green Lantern series.
Cool. I don't have HBO Max. Again, take it back. Jessica Cruz, best GL. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's a very good point. And Skimono, Kyle isn't white, he's Latino. No, I was referring to his color of his Green Lantern costume, not to his race.
Gornsy X, is any of your characters in your show gay? No, and I should probably correct that.
I really want it to be known that I think Ninja Style Dancer is the best straight guy of the entire show.
I could make him gay, but it seems like it would seem like I'd be silencing him or something like that.
Yeah,
well, QS, correction, best non-Mogo Green Lantern. Patrick Caulfield, personally on Team John, why Hal the most popular? He's not the most popular, it's just DC wants you to think. Also, oh good, Mesprit.
Oh god. Yeah,
Zero
Hal's
Armor.
not the most popular.
In your opinion, what's the most underrated comic that deserves a movie? I don't know. I don't think any comic deserves a movie because deserves implies that movies are somehow a superior medium.
Yeah.
They're just different mediums. Hanyamar Hudson, have you considered trying to disconnect your players from all the universes? After all, they keep on causing trouble. It doesn't really work like that.
Look, all I know is that when I stayed with you for a month last year, I was really, really getting concerned that, Nimue just kept talking to you, and I was very concerned from my couch place.
That's fair. Sky Slasher, due to scheduling difficulties, did you end up rushing the ending of the Halloween storyline, as I personally felt it was, especially with Fantastic first 2 acts? No, I did not! That was always going to only be 3, because there was no way I could stretch it out for 4. It would just be more alternate reality shenanigans for an episode. Bastiodon, that is, I want to say Ground Steel?
Guys, you guys are doing a lot of spamming of multiple questions. If we don't get to your question, don't spam it multiple times.
We will like kick you temporarily if that's the if you just keep repeating the same question over and over. All right, one other HPS fan. What are your thoughts about the anniversary movies? I like them. I honestly do. I get Rock Steel. Okay, which means I should probably get Laserbeak out of here. Honestly, I get what people's complaints are. I get them, why they're upset about them. I see their complaints. I understand them. But I still like them. Kickassia is an hour and a half long Looney Tunes cartoon. Suburban Nights, I think it's a good adventure. I think it's fun. I like the dramatic turns at the end. To Boldly Flee, I like its messages. I like its character interactions. The things I don't like, they're right about the movie parodies in Boldly Flee being really, really contrived. I get what he was trying to do. His idea was with stuff like the Star Wars stuff, especially with the Emperor, is that these monolithic corporations in the MPAA are deliberately supposed to act like the villains because they see themselves as the villains. They just don't care.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I get what he's going for. It feels really anemic and especially when they're just copying dialogue again and again and again. It doesn't feel like it's earned. That being said, I still like these movies. There are flaws of them. I have been quite vocal about the assimilation scene with Nostalgia Chick. But I can't hate them. I enjoyed working on them. I enjoyed making them. There's a reason. I mean, I am proud of being in them. That being said, there's still lots wrong with them, and I will make fun of those things that are wrong.
Now, out of the 3 anniversary movies, just those 3, Kick-Ass, Suburban Nights, and To Boldly Flee. Just out of curiosity, which one's your favorite?
Probably Suburban Nights.
Likewise.
Yeah, I'd say Suburban Nights is my favorite too.
Kick-Assia is Viga's favorite because it's just
a Looney Tunes cartoon.
It's just a Looney Tunes. It's just fun. It's just a bunch of people doing that. Now, that's another problem. Of course, Doug writes us all exactly the same as all being assholes to each other, and that was one of the inspirations for the Gun and storyline arc, because I was just like, okay, if my character's gonna act like a dick, I might as well have an explanation why he's acting like a dick, because Doug writes everyone to be a dick. Anyway, super chat there has disappeared from my screen. If you could read that.
Oh, there's several actually. Let's see here. So, DeGilvids, Jeffrey Branster, and Speaks Too Soon. I'll be watching for yours if you haven't posted already. Looks like some of them have. Henumar Arnson, also favorite universe from the Warrior comics. I've split mine between the black and white, bad acting, and Wasoverse.
Wasoverse is definitely a high one up there. During the original Warrior number 2 and 3 review, I love the universe where we're just quoting Matrix Reloaded, and just people just keep just slowly entering in to repeat lines.
Let's see here. I think it was Speaks Too Soon had one. Was it hard choosing which reviewers got to be in your movie?
No, there were reasons for all the reviewers I chose to be in the Atop the Fourth Wall movie. Allison I wanted to do right by because of her miserable experience on To Boldly Flee. Nash I wanted on because Nash had not been in any of the anniversary movies, and I felt like he should have played a larger part in To Boldly Flee. Kaylin because I had seen because I felt like there was an arc for her character throughout the 3 movies of her slowly becoming more and more like a competent leader. Let's see, who else? I'm looking at Joe because Joe never got to cut loose and actually do cool special effects stuff, and Brad just because Brad is freaking hilarious. While we have problems with Brad right now because of things that he has said and done, the man was funny, and that was definitely the opinion I took. So, which is why I chose to do it.
Yeah, and what's really funny is that while we were filming, a lot of Brad's lines were ad-libbed.
I would say a lot of lines of his were ad-libbed.
Well,
we ad-libbed like 1 or 2 bits.
Yeah, like Can Do Sugar Tits is definitely ad-libbed.
That was an ad-libbed one, okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah, that was not in the script.
And probably one of the funnier lines in there, yeah.
Jeffrey,
I'll get it. I have an idea. You should introduce a new version of Vice so you can unlock Comicron 1's full power.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I like having the restriction. Makes for better storytelling. Patty Mats, what did Brad say? Well, look up things he said about Lupa and the change of channel movement in general. I don't really follow the movement itself. My goal was just to get the damn apology, and I don't really post about it. I'll talk stories and things that piss me off. But that's as far as I go, most of it. Anyway, Zero Armor, I didn't mean to imply that film was a better media than print, just that it's a way to reach a wider audience. No, I get what you meant. I'm not mad at you or anything like that. It's just, that's why I say I have a hard time thinking about it in those terms.
Okay, so we have a Goran ZX, and we also have a Professor Chaos.
And also DeGilvids. I'll let you get Professor Chaos first, because I want to save Goran ZX since it's just for both of us, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so Professor Chaos says a movie where a bad guy's plan is to destroy the universe. Someone set up at the beginning, swoops to save the day, and the hero dies with the movie as a send-off for him. To boldly flee or end game. And then, if you want to read DeGilvids, that's cool.
I'll get it. My question, movie adaptation month started with you saying a review got postponed to the summer and replaced with Batman Forever. What got pushed?
I'm not going to say because I might still do it this coming year.
All right, now Goran ZX's. I'll let you take it, Jess.
Oh, for Jess and Game Show Reviewer, how did you meet Lewis?
You first, because I think I don't know. I might have already told my story.
Okay, really funny story. So I met Lewis at MagFest in 2012, which is coincidentally where I also met Viga, and part of the reason that Lewis and Viga got together is because I am terrible at flirting, and Viga was trying to flirt with me first. That is a true story. She will back it up.
Game show reviewer just contacted me out of the blue when I was asking if I needed special effects help for the movie, and it turned out I did.
Yep, I remember that. I sent an email saying, "Hey, you need any special effects? I've got a demo reel if you need it." You responded with, "Sure, I'll take a look at your demo reel." I'm like, "Great." Then I went on to produce a demo reel because I really didn't have one.
Okay, that part I did not know.
But hey, then I remember you saw it and like, okay, well, I'll have you do some lightning effects, and then I did the motion tracking for the view screen when you posted the clip on Twitter or on YouTube, and then I eventually it kind of just evolved into do everything.
Okay, so there was a guard on the engine room preventing us from going in, but then there's this lady who's just, I'm so bored, want to battle. How the hell did she get in here?
You walked right by the guard too, didn't you?
No, I had to go and find his friend. Also, the game just froze.
No!
Oh, no!
And the ball's still spinning.
And I can't remember the last time we saved.
So,
no!
So, game show reviewer, you didn't know that was how I met Lewis?
No, I didn't. I did not. In fact, if you want to talk met in person, technically, I didn't meet Lewis until his wedding.
That's fair. I wasn't at his wedding, so, you know.
I still haven't met you.
Yeah,
okay, good. We're not that far back.
Well, the funny thing is the reason I wasn't at the wedding was because I had just started a new job. And if I had known that 3 months later they were going to be like, and fire me, I would have gone to the wedding. Anyway, ArrowX says, hi, have you seen Has Been Hotel?
And yes, I have. Vega showed it to me on Halloween. I thought it was pretty good. I like the the Radio Man. I can't remember. Was it Radio Man, the Radio Devil, someone like that? Radio Demon.
Let's see. Genneth says she's an intruder. She got an intruder window. I'm guessing for the one in the engine room.
Kevin mentioned 1993. Who the hell was that guy from last week's review? To quote Mortal Kombat the movie, and now a taste of things to come.
Fan Story Video Studios. Linkara, I recall you saying you consider yourself a comedian. Does that mean you're a comic? Do bad comedians burn atop the fourth wall?
Plasma Warrior, saying this after the super chat so you can see it. I can't wait to see you back at Onicon next weekend. It's going to be my brother's first ever convention, so cheers to all who are going to Onicon. Nice! Alistair, a.k.a. the Radio Demon. Yes, but I hope he has a good time at his first con. Last year, Onicon was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. So I hope for his first con he has a great time, and I hope to see you there.
Are you going to be there? What days are you going to be there?
8th through the 10th.
Okay. I'll ask more questions after the stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what was that thing at the end? Preview. Of the future.
I will say, though, I don't really go to conventions because, like, I don't like so many frickin' people.
Rodro, a friend of Skeleton Kabutops? Nope, and that skeleton thing is not Skeleton Kabutops. And nope, they are completely unrelated. They are both hints for different future storylines.
Huxley says, Lewis, what are your thoughts on OW2, or is Blitz a banned topic? Blizz a banned topic. Sorry.
Oh, he's talking about Overwatch 2 and Blizzard.
Yeah, BlizzCon is not an off-limits topic, nor the Overwatch 2. Here's a funny thing: based on his description, on the guy's description, right after during the presentation, where he was like, we'll let everyone import their stuff, or like keep all the stuff they earned, and like new characters will just be added on to the existing characters. What this is sounding like is Overwatch 2 is an expansion pack. It's not actually a sequel. It's just an expansion pack to Overwatch.
Well, that was the same thing with Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. I mean, there was like barely any features in there.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm still gonna get Overwatch 2. It's like, it's apparently free for people who bought the first Overwatch, which is like, okay.
One RPS fan, or RHPS fan, are you going to do any more previously on segments on Atop the Fourth Wall?
Hopefully. The thing is, we were supposed to have a previously on episode. I only do them for 2-parters, and we were supposed to have one last year with the Teen Titans review. Let's say last year, it's still 2019. Back, the Teen Titans 27 to 28 review. That was supposed to be 2 episodes, but then Patreon sponsored episodes, and all that, and I had to reshuffle stuff. So that ended up becoming, well, it's got to be 1 episode instead of 2.
Jack Dreas, who would win in a fight, Venom or Bane?
Bane is smart enough to probably figure out a way to take out Venom.
I'd say Bane just because he's a little bit smarter.
Yeah, I'll go with Bane.
I'm gonna save again, just be on the safe side.
We're looking for
Straw Hat. Yeah. Okay.
This is a lot easier with 2 mods, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Favorite non-Linkara character, by that I mean the main character, no characters played by you. My favorite non-Linkara character is actually older Linkara.
Mysterior. No, Eliza's probably my favorite one not played by me.
That dork who played the president in that one episode, I liked. That guy was okay.
God, I hated that guy.
That guy's a loser, but I mean, that guy he's okay.
Oh, Straw Hat just answered his thingy.
To Lewis, are you going to modify the event Celebi into a game for Giovanni? To me, as long as we're in the engine room, let's see if we can find the engine crew from Where in Time. Yeah, you mean the repurposed villains?
I'm not planning on adding the Celebi event in, just because we'd be massively over-leveled compared to him, so there's really no point.
I'm going to get speaks too soon right now. Would you bring back the commercial bumpers for episodes that take up more than 1 video? You know what? I'm going to ask the same question, because I like those bumpers.
It's not a bad idea, especially because I started splitting them up, and that's the only reason I'm not doing, mid-rolls in them.
Mm-hmm.
It's an idea.
Jesse Springer, why didn't Lord Vice get Pokeballs?
Because it wouldn't have helped at that point. That was the entire idea behind of why, during the final battle with the entity during the story during the Sleepwalker arc, when he catches the Pokeball and crushes it, that was the entire point to show. At that point, Pokeballs are not going to solve the problem.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then SKS Video Production, how much to get GSR to sign live on chat? What?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. Can you clarify that, SKS? I'm confused.
We're gonna play hide and seek. Fruity Groovy, which starter you picking for Sword and Shield? I'm choosing Score Bunny and nicknaming him either Max from Sam Max or Sento from Kara Build. I'm gonna get Sobble, but I do not know what I'm naming it yet. I actually need to think about that.
Gordon ZX, here's an idea: a Voice from the Dark animated movie.
I mean, people have been saying I should do something like that, but honestly, the entire idea behind half the story is being a sound just sound, and not something you actually watch in the same way. So I'm not against people doing fan animations or maybe even doing it in the future, but it's not really something that I'm actively hoping to do.
SKS Video Production said you meant sing. Oh, you want me to sing?
Sing for me.
Our arbitrary. It was how much to get me to sing live on chat. $20.
$20. Accumulate $20 in super chats, and GSR will sing on camera. We'll figure out a song for him. Maybe the Time Warp. Oh no, it's been claimed.
No. I need to do a song that I actually know, crap, I don't know any songs.
I love how everybody's doing dollars.
I know.
Jesse Springer, would you make a god of the Pokemon fossils? Probably not.
I will sing the Chair by George Strait.
There you go.
Let's Professor Chaos and DeGilvids. Professor Chaos says something I liked was since Gun and Sorcery takes place after To Boldly Flee, it turns the joke that no one can tell the difference between him and Mechakara into a character flaw for Linkara. DeGilvid's still waiting on yours. Speaks too soon. When's my next game show review? Ask my boss.
Put out a game show reviewer episode.
What?
Put out a game show reviewer episode. As your boss, I'm telling you to do that.
Put out a game show reviewer episode. Sorry, yes, sir.
Anyway, Arnson, strange lore question. Was the entity born as powerful as it was, or did it grow into its unsolved form as it devoured universes? It grew into that power. Look,
sorry, I like Wolfie what? We're not made of money, GSR.
Phantom of the Opera, starring Linkara as the Phantom and game show reviewer as Christine. I am down for this plan.
Okay,
No.
can I be the guy? Not
The
the
Persian?
guy, not Raoul, the other guy.
The Persian? It was a Persian, right?
No. The guy who leaves at the very beginning of the movie. The old manager of the opera house.
I cannot remember who they are.
Yeah, neither can I.
No, the guy who said to the two managers, this is your problem now. Where are you gonna be? Not here. Bye.
What's this? My friends, we're in Kanto.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to Vermilion City, home of our best pal, Baltu.
Yeah,
Come back!
Bell too. Oh, DeGilvids posted their thingy.
Free idea for a new radio thingy, a cyberpunk story where the YouTube algorithm assumes total control and your crew has to hack and destroy copyright. What was that?
Copyright bots, what do you think? Don't we already do that?
Yeah, a little too close to home.
Yep. I'm going over there and see if I can get Baltu.
I have not been keeping track of the money donations.
I'll say we're up to 15, 17, watching a randomizer run while playing one. That's great, Behorn. I hope it's going well for you. Also, we can catch stuff in the water, so I'm going to surf around here. Get a new friend. New friend from Vermilion City. It's a Staraptor.
Ooh. Do we not have one of those?
We do not. Alright, what can I do that will hopefully not kill it? Egg clips can probably handle it. Ryan Walton, what are your overall thoughts on the Uncanny Valley? There was originally, they did ask me to do a segment for that. They wanted me to, they just wanted me to, like, come up with one, with a segment for it, but I was working on the Atop the Fourth Wall DVD, the first volume at the time, and I couldn't devote time to both, and let's face it, I was going to make more money doing the DVD. $3 from SKH's Video Productions. Sing for me!
Okay, wait. Before you do that, did you get Patrick Caulfield's?
I did not. Hang on. Patrick Caulfield. You ready to rock on to Electric Avenue? Also, aside from the magic gun, what's the most powerful item that Linkara possesses that can be one-handed? Neutro doesn't count since he's given.
Probably one of the morphers.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. All right. I think I said I would sing George Strait's The Chair. Did I not?
I think I believe you did. Xander Productions, how much more do we need for GSR to sing? We have enough. We're doing it now. Yes, and yes, that was the song you chose.
Ladies and gentlemen, Game Show Reviewer presents. The Game Show Reviewer sings George Strait, The Chair. Acapella. Well, excuse me, but I think you've got my chair.
Thank you.
No, that one's not taken, I don't mind. If you sit here, I'll be glad to share. Yeah, it's usually packed here on Friday nights. How long do I have to go?
As long as you want.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, that was beautiful.
No one asked me to sing. There is no amount of money you could pay Lewis in the world to get me to sing.
I mean, I'll share it with you if it's like a 500,000.
Okay, I want $1 million.
$1 million. 1 million.
If you pay Lewis $1 million, I will definitely sing.
Skimono, are you around?
And I will pay you 50% minus my usual finder's fee.
Of the other 50%?
Yes.
Well, if I get $500,000, that solves like all of my money problems, and I can finally build my house.
So yeah, that's definitely a good trade-off.
Oh man.
Guys, this Staraptor has 2 healing moves.
What the hell?
One RHPS fan waiting to post the videos from the longest box of the damn bumper contest that didn't make the cut. Hopefully sooner rather than later. I know I'm behind on a bunch of stuff I have to post, including a PO unboxing that unveiled the TRS-80 that a fan sent in.
Which is awesome.
So yeah, I'll do that. I'll do a lot of stuff. God bless it, it adds static. Do I want this Staraptor?
Apparently,
I don't know.
yes.
Yeah.
Alright, Locuus Neutro the movie, the Kickstarter of a multi-billion-dollar media franchise.
Now I'm curious. Why did people want me to sing? Did I give off an impression or something?
No, they just like seeing people sing.
Huh, weird.
Geekyovids, did that Longbox DVD ever come out? No, it didn't. I got busy and couldn't work on it.
We're at $6 out of $1 million, just FYI.
Okay.
Good, you're keeping track.
Yeah.
Hawk Hero, name an Air Razor after the Beast Wars character. I would be in favor of that.
Yes, Linkara got a literal TRS-80 computer. You used it recently, didn't you?
Yeah, I used it. I said that it was in one of the Hellraiser episodes. I think it was like the joke was something like, oh my God, the Tandy computer whiz kids were actually Cenobites, and the TRS-80 was their puzzle box. And then I held it up. Oh no! Unhacker, the laziest bastard on the internet. Hey Lewis, first time seeing a stream live. Just want to say thank you. You are part of the reason why I've started reading comics. Thank you. Also, thank you so much for the very kind words. We have ourselves Staraptor here who loves to flock to live alone. They leave the flock to live alone. They have sturdy wings. And we have already decided that it's going to be named Air Razor.
Aniki says, your voice is nice, maybe because they want you to sing because of that. Aw, thank you. Air Razor, yeah, that'll work. I kind of like Starfish, though.
Alright, we can also fish for a friend, too, which we'll probably end up doing. Go under here, grab this. Luck Incense. And can't get past there. I wonder if I can go underneath the bridge over here.
Curvis says, bit late, Vega around for challenges?
Hopefully, she said she'd try to come up with something, but no guarantees.
Vega, if you can hear me, we're already an hour in.
We're going to probably go for another 2 hours, so she's got time.
Okay, yeah. By the way, the reason you're going an extra hour today is not, as you said, because of the con next week. It is actually because you're daylight savings.
Yep, well, we'll go with that, sure. Commander Grizzly, will you review Mortal Kombat X comics in the future? Wasn't planning on it, but that wouldn't be a bad idea. I have to rely on Phalos for any Mortal Kombat information, though, because I know nothing about the actual story of Mortal Kombat other than what I've seen in his videos. I don't know how to get around there. Maybe there's another entrance on the other side. But in the meantime, let's heal up in Vermilion City.
All right, well, this is free for the chat because someone's asking me to sing the Atop the Fourth Wall theme song, so forgive me if I screw up any lyrics here. Welcome to Atop the Fourth Wall, where bad comics burn.
Content ID claim.
Linkara's gonna teach you all a lesson you won't learn. Brodsky, you're not the smartest. It's already claimed, why not? Liefeld, you're not an artist. Anyone who's had a bad comic published, it could be your turn. Linkara. He is a man. Punch. Wears a pretty hat. Linkara. And they muted you. Cool. Matthew Graydon, $1 will be watching.
We're at 17 out of $1 million, you guys!
Woo!
And you got me to sing twice now.
I'm trying to get my hands on another fishing rod.
Hey, actually, there's an interesting thought. Can this technically be content claimed by you?
No, because it's already part of my channel.
Yeah, he can only claim stuff that's not on his channel.
I'm going to go ahead and claim it then. Professor Chaos, a movie with a bad guy who looks like a raisin and his army of flunkies are trying to make use of cosmic energy and make the bad guys insert a doppelganger pretending to be their pal to boldly flee our endgame.
Huh. Oh my god.
Also, oh crap, we just caught a Cresselia!
Oh shit!
B. Jones, 2099, thoughts on doing a Marvel Noir review?
Maybe. Sorry guys, we got a level 10 legendary here we gotta try to catch.
Are we allowed to catch this one?
And what was that?
Are we allowed to catch this one?
Yes, because it was our fishing catch. It's just I'm not sure we can because you know we can't hurt it. We're like 40 levels higher than it. None of our guys have any kind of status moves.
Do we have a fastball?
What was that?
Do we have a fastball?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we do have a fastball. Unfortunately, It's not a quick ball, which is what you're thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
JP Rose externally screams. And I saw one, DeGill vids, I'm watching for it.
Matthew Graydon posted his, too.
Beehorn, red version has so many water types and level 2 Mewtwo it hurts. So I'm just gonna start chucking balls and empty out our supply just to catch this damn thing.
Matthew Graydon, would you review the Adventure Zone graphic novel if a Patreon requested it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I know nothing about the Adventure Zone, but I'll try. And I warn any patron who asks, no, that's a possibility. Aria Cummings, did you guys get any trick-or-treaters? Yes, we did. We got quite a few. And I think we broke our record now for times we've scared the kids with our costumes, because Vega dresses in that pumpkin helmet that I have, basically as like a female headless horseman, and I do the big Grim Reaper outfit with that skull mask that creeps you guys out so much. So little kids are scared of us. We actually scared some teenagers too this time. Who were like, no, we're not going to that house. And then Vega started walking towards them. Oh crap, they're going towards us.
Gilvids, if I had a mic, I'd love to whistle along to the Atop the Fourth Wall theme. I could do the classic and updated theme as well.
Nice.
There's a classic theme?
Well, the old version is still like,
You call yourself a fan.
I turn in my fan card. Henumar, I still control the visual effects though. Henumar Arnthen, how do you fish that thing out of the water?
It was just under there.
Hawkeye Fan 91, referring to the earlier horror question, what I mean is horror stories that rely too much on jump scares. What makes them not scary?
Basically, I'm trying to remember. Someone described this. Basically, at that point, it's not a horror movie. It's a boo movie. It's not actually trying to frighten you. It's just trying to startle you. It's a startle movie.
There you go.
It's not trying to be horrifying. It's not trying to be frightening. It's trying to startle you.
Jesse Springer, would the King of Worms be able to be captured?
No, because he's not a Pokemon.
Okay, I gotta do this one.
Well, I suppose since I caught Pyramid Head, the rules are kind of out there, I guess.
Lionmere, why don't you go home? That ball is your home. Are you too good for your home?
I guess it is.
Why don't you go home? That ball is your home. Are you too good for your home? Answer me! The Kenyan squad, sword or shield, and why?
We are getting both. I'm getting sword, she's getting shield, just because I like the idea of a game that's just sword, and she was like, and Vega was like, I'll just get whatever the opposite one of yours is.
Yeah, what were some of the best costumes you saw last on Halloween?
It was hard to see then and through the mask. So I know there were like some Avengers here and there. There was like a lot of little girls were dressed as like princesses and stuff. There goes the net balls.
I've decided that if I hand out candy, I am going to be the PBS logo.
By the way, my strategy right now is basically just to let it struggle itself to death, or at least not to death, but you know what I mean. Basically, just trying to let it weaken itself. So it's going to run through the balls.
One RPS fan, can I review a comic as Jamie Wales, my internet reviewer character?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't hold a monopoly on comic reviews.
Yes, you do.
Penny Moore Arnson,
God.
I was referring to the fact that you just pulled that thing out of the water when I don't think you're powerful enough to pull it on your own. It floated up when we hooked it on the line. And just wondering, what the hell, dude?
Hey, someone says there are Halloween traditions. Cosplay as the 11th Doctor in 2013 attire. Is that is that his final costume?
I cannot recall.
The one with the pocket watch. I like that one too. I like his classic one, but his updated one with Clara, I like that one too.
Just keep shooting bubbles at me. I'm sure it'll do something sometime. We all float down here. Because eventually it'll start struggling, and we'll actually have somewhat of a chance, I think.
Well, good news, guys. We're only $999,945 away from $1 million.
Okay, good idea, people. I'll try to use some berries and see if that helps. Can I use berries? We only got P.E.K.K.A. berries. Well, that won't help.
Aria Cummings says, when I was a kid, there were 2 separate Halloweens in which I dressed up as a Borg from Star Trek. That's awesome. An original Borg or a First Contact Borg?
I want to go with Shigo next year.
Ooh.
By the way, I'm also going to just save right here.
Yeah, good idea.
Just in case it, like, crashes in the middle. Swap Pokemon constantly. Okay, that's not a bad idea. Just so we don't keep wasting balls. How come there's no steampunk Pokemon? Technically, I want to say there are, because they're like gear Pokemon.
Arya says, First Contact Borg. Oh, wow, that's an even more complex costume. I mean, I think
Amnesia and Bubble combined have 50 power points. This will take a while. Well, get comfortable, people.
I'm getting comfy.
I'm good.
I might actually have Seraph bring me the boy.
Beresius, why are you wasting Cresselia's PP here? Because we're 40 levels higher than it. And there's no way in hell anything that we hit it with won't kill it. And we don't have any status moves. So we just have to let it hurt itself eventually.
That's right. You even tap it, it'll die at a level 10 versus your level 50s.
Yep. Try using Revive on a living Pokemon. In some versions, that passes the turn and doesn't use up Revive. We don't have any Revives! It's a Nuzlocke!
Lewis, don't get angry at the stream.
I'm not angry, I'm just saying.
Hawk Hero, every year I dress up for Halloween, I went as a different Red Ranger. Ooh,
Drakey
nice.
C, while it's possible that the Amnesias will keep it, will up its special defense enough that it will be resistant, we're still 40 levels higher. I don't want to take the chance. Again, so get Game Show Reviewer to sing the entirety of Phantom.
No.
No, dude, all you gotta do is say, I need $1 million.
Hawkeye Fan 91, you've done an entire review in rhymes, which was amusing, but can you do a review entirely in puns only? I don't think I can. That's a lot harder.
Yeah?
That requires a level of wordplay and knowledge that I don't think even I possess.
Start writing it now. Maybe you'll get it in time for the April Fool's Day special.
There you go.
DeGilvids will be waiting. Just that last one, Linkara said balls.
My god.
Get GSR to sing the entirety of the wall review. He might actually be able to make it good.
Not likely. Besides, I already did some visual effects for that.
I read the Power Rangers comics by Boom Studios. Yes, I have read some of them. I read Shattered Grid. It is not on Event Comics Month because it is not technically an event. There is no central miniseries. It's a crossover storyline. Entire review in Shakespearean verse. I mean, I did the rhyming one. What else do you want from me?
Well, Shakespearean takes a whole nother level.
Hmm.
I mean, come on. Can you honestly say you read through the entirety of any of Shakespeare and, got it all on the first run through?
Eh.
The book I had actually had, and I swear I'm not kidding, the book I was using was actually the Shakespeare version in, like, quarter scale, and then it was all annotated on the sides. I just read the side. It's like, what they mean here is this, what they mean here is that. Like, oh. I am pectameter or death.
Get some good questions for... Hi, everybody. Wow, Dead Space is looking a lot less creepy.
Squish it! No.
I tried to stomp on this thing and we just ran out of ammo.
An entire review in dad jokes?
I would do that!
Someone recently described that my show is basically, he just makes dad jokes all the time. Which, not entirely wrong with my brand of humor on my show.
Oh my god, Patricia Quinn's gonna be a GalaxyCon!
Really?
Yeah, apparently all the, yeah, because, also, Nell Campbell's gonna be there. Brian O'Halloran is gonna be there. God, they've got, like, an all-star lineup. I'm kind of annoyed. Eccleston, Dave Bautista, Alex Kingston, Karen Gillian, William Shatner, George Takei, Catherine Tate, freaking Barry Bostwick.
Barry Bostwick's gonna be... Are you... Ask him about Megaforce!
Oh my god, I need to go to ask him about Megaforce!
Chris Anderson, question for GSR. Do you have a commission page?
I have a request page because I don't feel right taking cash from y'all. If I take a donation, it won't really help me, get a review done any quicker. So, you can request, but I can't guarantee anything.
Okay, Jess, if you end up going to GalaxyCon, I'm giving you my copy of Megaforce to have him sign.
I have your copy of Megaforce!
Well, good! That's convenient, then!
Hold on.
Xander Productions, what is Megaforce? Dragonite 15, Jason Cruz, which Megaforce? This is the 1980s movie Megaforce, which Lupa and I did a whole review of on her channel. Look it up. Megaforce is a thing of beauty. It is a wonderful, wonderful thing. It is not the Power Rangers thing. It's a wonderful, terrible movie, and we love it.
Oh my god, Christian is gonna be... Oh shit. Tickets.
What you just said was completely... I'm trying to think of what was the exact phrasing. That what you just said was just completely inapplicable to anything that's going on right now. And it was dumb.
You know what? I gotta see this movie. I've never seen it.
Well,
really
I want you to remember something, GSR. The good guys always win, even in the 80s.
Even in the 80s. Okay, schedule. Okay, let me see when I'm actually going to be able to see Barry Bostwick, because that might be a thing.
Mr. Shadowbright, didn't they make a show for Megaforce? Yeah, it was called G.I. Joe. Hawk Hero, would you do a Patreon review of Beast Morphers? I mean, you could do that, but I am going to do History of Power Rangers on it in 2 years, so...
Okay, hello,
Wormsiak,
boy.
Speaking of the Wall review, would you do a collab with Fenna, even though he worked with Doug?
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I've never met Fenna before, so I don't even know if they'd be interested in it. And even then, I am, it's harder for me to do crossovers just because I'm so busy with stuff. Jeremy Adler, I wonder if Barry Bostwick knows about Power Rangers Megaforce and if people ask him about it. Interesting to imagine.
DeGil Vids, sorry, I was scrolling up. I just found yours. This year I added a truly terrifying shirt to my getup, a black Snyder League shirt.
On that note, I was going to say this at the beginning of the episode. I forgot to say so. You have 2 days left to pre-order the Long Box of the Damned logo tee that glows in the dark. Please do so. If we get 20 pre-orders, it becomes a permanent item in the store.
Okay, So, Seraph, we have a very important mission from Lewis.
Okay.
We have to go take Lewis's copy of Megaforce,
Yeah.
and we have to go meet Barry Bostwick at 5:25 p.m. on Friday the 8th to go at GalaxyCon Minneapolis to go get it signed.
Wait. How much is entry for GalaxyCon, and is Lewis paying for it?
If Lewis pays me $20 to go on Friday, I will go get this signed. Yes.
I could probably do that.
Do you
He
hear
said
that,
he'll
chat?
probably do that.
Get Jess to GalaxyCon.
We have to get Jess to GalaxyCon. This is a moral imperative. Also, pre-order my shirt. That is also a moral imperative.
I will
Huh?
sing the
We have
entirety
lots
of the
of-
Atop.
Sweetie!
I will
Sweetie,
sing the
Sweetie!
entirety of the Atop the Fourth Wall theme for it.
He's such a good
Shirts.
boy.
You said bring the boy for stream reason.
Oh yeah, hello boy. Do you want to say hi to the stream? Hello.
What's up, honey?
Once again,
GalaxyCon, Barry Bostwick is gonna be there.
Fuck!
I'm getting Jess to take our copy of Megaforce.
Oh, speaking of shirts, I have a challenge.
Before you do that challenge, we had a super chat that was for $10. Can we read that off before we forget about it?
before we do that $10 super chat, I need to
I love you
get
too.
DeGilvid's finish one finished here. DeGilvid's I completely missed it, so I'm sorry about that, but here's his. This year I added a truly terrifying shirt to my Get Up a Black Snyder League shirt. Even did a photo shoot on my Twitter of trying to get it off like the symbiote.
Nice.
Okay. T-Scream80, we had Beauty and the Beast cast at GalaxyCon Richmond last year, along with Barry Bostwick. Shatner will be at this year's GalaxyCon, along with Aladdin cast, Frank Welker and Peter Cullen.
Nice.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, so it's gonna be a lot more than $20.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I guess you gotta pay for the photo ops and the meet and greets. Like, in addition to the tickets. I'm not fucking doing that.
That's a shame. Maybe I'll ask Graham, because Graham's going to be there. Anyway,
Oh yeah, if Graham's gonna be there, do it.
we got a challenge.
Yes.
What is the challenge, Viga?
Well, you know how right now you're having that sale on shirts, right?
That is correct.
I figured, let's celebrate by having you put on a shit ton of shirts.
Okay, let's do this. I'm going to be so hot and sweaty.
Exactly. All right.
All right.
Shirt number
Viga.
1.
Viga, I suck at math, so how many exactly is a shit ton?
As much as we could put on until he's like that scene from Friends where, can I be wearing any more clothes?
All right.
Yes!
What? Read the super chats off while I put on these shirts.
Henumar Arnson. So we've seen future Linkara. Will we see past Linkara someday? Preferably with a black and white filter and subtitles, because it'd just be funny.
No, standard definition.
Ooh, that's an idea.
Yes. Lostie's girl. Hello, Viga.
Hi.
Oh, Vigo, people in the chat want you to confirm that indeed that you tried to flirt with me before you started flirting with Lewis.
Yes.
See, I freaking told you.
That's Games Video Productions, hot and sweaty, just how Viga likes him.
Ah, sorry, baby.
Chris Anderson, you're giving fanfic writers ammunition. Yeah, so.
And?
Also, honey. I heard a squeak. Is everything okay over there?
I accidentally stepped on Cherry.
Oh, baby.
Because she gets under me and sometimes I don't know she's there.
Scream80, how about that scene from A Christmas Story where the kid in the coat can't move? Yes, that one too. That's a funny
Yep,
one.
that's probably going to be on there too.
Purpose, Viga getting Lewis all hot and sweaty. Is this safe for YouTube? I think we demonetized it when I sang the Atop the Fourth Wall theme song.
Yep.
And lastly...
Hey, the WYSIWYG shirt.
Ryan Mirror, I'm gonna be so hot and sweaty. Title of your sex tape.
Professor Chaos,
Yeah,
you missed
how
my
thick
super
are you
chat.
right now?
Let me go look for it.
Oh my
Also,
god.
hi, Sarah.
So-
Yeah.
Well, this is Minnesota, so layers.
Oh my
That's
god.
fair.
You look so much bigger now.
Professor Chaos.
It's true. You have like a whole inch and a half more. Oh my god.
I'm not even wearing this button-down shirt correctly.
I need more. Should I get more shirts?
Yeah, sure.
I should get more shirts.
Super chats.
Oh,
Boy.
hi, I'm looking for I'm looking for Professor
Yeah, let's
Chaos's
ease you up.
chat. I can't find it.
Hey, Professor Chaos, can you repost your chat so we can read it?
Yes, please. We're
Just
sorry
post in
about
the regular chat. You don't have to make it a super chat.
Yeah.
There. You know, this wasn't much of a challenge at all. I could have thought of something better.
Since it's Minnesota with all these layers,
you know, this was not easy to put these on.
Yeah.
You'll be slightly cold.
Also, it's really warm.
Maybe I should have used hats instead.
I mean, that could be the next challenge in an hour.
The hero is sulking about the death of his young ward who died in his arms in the last movie until he is spurned to action by the chance to undo it. To boldly flee or endgame.
You've made like 3 comparisons of Tivoli Fleet and Endgame that are actually completely accurate. This is weird. Also, we got a Starfire.
Curvis.
Aw, cutie!
Curvis, inch and a half more? Oh my.
Starfire, we're gonna be seeing you on Wednesday, sweetheart.
Yep, Jess is taking care of the kitties while we're out of town.
Xanadu production, The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, starring Louis Lamont.
Hanumar Arts and ladies and gentlemen, Fat Kara. I mean, I'm already overweight, so it's not really that much of a difference.
He's hiding because I accidentally stepped on her and now she's mad.
She'll come back out again eventually and forgive you.
I didn't mean to. She always gets underfoot.
That's because she loves you.
But then she gets stepped on accidentally. I feel bad.
You should feel bad, but she will forgive you.
No, she won't.
Yes, she will.
Alright, hold on. I gotta go yell at a boy.
I'm actually watching the live stream instead of the screen share at the moment, just
Come here, buddy.
because this visual's kind of funny.
Don't worry, nothing has changed.
Yeah, I know. That's the sad part.
The boy, they want to see you. They want to hear you. They think that you're cute. Yeah.
Truly you are Fat Grandma's grandson. Don't ruin my joke, I paid you money for it. Fair enough, Hanumar Artson. Master Ball Cresselia? No, I'm saving it. Saving it for Ball 2 whenever we run into it.
Now the challenge, taking the shirts off.
Yeah, that is actually going to be a challenge.
Ooh, that's a good one. Let's start that challenge.
Okay.
Come here, boy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, stripping on camera.
This is going to get the thing demonetized.
Well, it was already demonetized the moment I sang.
Yeah, but now it's going to be like double demonetized.
Okay, chat, you're gonna have to, if you really want to see Echo or hear it, like, if you want to hear Echo, you're gonna have to, like, spur him on because he's just being a plus machine.
Challenge.
Fan 91, is Lord Vice really a lord, or the title he gave himself, like Voldemort calls himself Lord Voldemort? It is a title. Well, that's the thing. As I mentioned earlier, the Uncanny Valley originally was going to cover Lord Vice's backstory, like kind of in a documentary style kind of thing. I was going to have it be that, yes, he was actually a lord on his planet, like some sort of like baron or something on his original world. Yeah.
Chris Anderson, yeah, all the shirts. No, we're gonna leave at least one. Speaks too soon, just waiting on your super chat.
Yeah.
Come here, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I am so glad I came on time for this, because if I hadn't, man, I'd be confused.
Oh, it's struggling now. Good. We're finally free of this.
It's related to Lord Buckethead.
She already has a new collar. Look how cute she is.
I know, we showed it off earlier.
Speaks too soon. How many other videos has Fat Grandma appeared in? Also, who's Ball 2? No.
Oh, don't bring this up. Oh no.
Alright, we're just going to keep chucking out Ultra Balls at this point because we should be able to catch it. No, hopefully a better chance of catching it because now it's struggling.
Boy, come here. Come here. Stop being an asshole.
How many shirts am I wearing? I'm down to 1 again.
Alright. You guys want to hear Echo?
Sure.
He's a good boy. Come here, boy.
Aw.
Boy, be nice. Come on.
Gordon ZX, thoughts on the MLP finale?
I've never seen the MLP finale, so I would not know. Alright,
Hey,
last chance. What do you think, Lure Ball or Ultra Ball? I want to say Ultra Ball has a better catch rate.
I go with Ultra. Yeah.
Yeah, Ultra's a better catch rate.
What does the chat say? They might know the math of Pokemon more. We don't have any timer balls, people.
Ultra.
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 More
Ultra. A
balls.
lot of people are saying Ultra.
All right, last chance, guys. Let's try to catch it. Come on, Cresselia. In the ball.
And.
Ah!
No!
Well, we tried. That was a waste of time.
It killed itself. No.
Hey, you know what? We made every effort.
Yeah, that's true. Well, hold on. How can you say that was a waste of time? We got, the shirts thing.
We got the shirts thing. That was not a waste of time at all.
Boy. Stop being an asshole.
Hennywar Lawrenson, when will we meet Lord Spice?
Probably in the 30th anniversary of the show.
Echo.
Let's grab some more Ultra Balls.
Echo
Right,
enough.
okay, let's see if we can get some specialized Pokeballs to avoid the situation in the future. And we get some Quick Balls.
Okay, relax. Hey. It's okay. Relax. Be a good boy. Do you know why I'm holding you? Because you tried to scratch up the carpet and the bed and the mattress? That is a naughty boy. We love you.
All right,
Please
Drinky C, if you could post your super chat in the regular chat, we will read that off.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you discipline a cat. You be nice to them, but you tell them what they did is wrong.
Drakey C, is Lord Vice related to Lord Buckethead?
No.
Although that would be really funny.
Who is president in the Atop the Fourth Wall universe? Dr. Insano or he who should not be named?
Dr. Insano is no longer president.
He was deposed.
Boy, are you okay?
His exact words were, well, how was I supposed to know that prostitute was a cop? Sir Straw Hat, post your super chat, yada yada yada. Chris Sanderson, Lord Twice, just two of Lord Vice. Okay, we need to teach something cut. Let's see. Who do we teach cut to? Alright, Egg Clips, Billy, Grimlock's able to learn it. Egg Clips could probably use it. It is not having a lot of strong attack moves. Let's see, Crush Claw, it's better than that. Bite, Pursuit, Extra Sensory. I want to keep Extra Sensory.
Hello, I'm back.
We'll use Pursuit. We're not using Pursuit.
Yeah, I agree.
Professor Chaos 56, post your super chat in the regular chat. And cut.
Hello, Hime. What a good girl.
Professor Chaos 56, this one's a bit of a stretch, but since John Favre plays Happy Hogan, the director sees off the character they made popular. They are the same movie.
You know what? I'll take that too. Last chat of the night. Here's your title. We're on the road to Vermilion City. Also, who's your favorite non-anime voice actor and voice actress? I'm partial to D. Bradley Baker and Tara Strong. I don't really have a favorite, anime or non-anime voice actor.
I got a favorite anime voice,
Well,
I got a favorite standard voice actor, I should say.
I suppose Team 4-Star would be my favorites.
My favorite voice actor, by far, Jim Cummings.
Travis Willingham, probably for me. Oh, that's a good girl. Yeah, what a good beanie baby.
Mark Hamill is great as a great voice actor, but I'm sorry, I just can't say no to the man of a million voices, Jim Cummings.
That's fair.
Okay, Mark Hamill I could probably put on there then. Maybe Kevin Conroy. India Fisher. Okay, you got a good point there, Nathan Yu.
Sir Straw Hat, Travis Willingham did the voice of Kingpin in the Spider-Man game. for PS4. So that's where I know him from. I don't watch anime, so you know.
I like this. Tara Strong, Drakey C says, apparently Tara Strong once joked, "Parents, you don't know me, but I've been raising your kids for the past 20 years."
Solipsistic God is asking Jess, is Echo mad you're playing with Hime?
No, Echo's just a fuss bucket, like, normally. You know, the thing is, Echo doesn't like being told things, that he's not allowed to do, because when you hold him down, he doesn't like being held is the problem. That's why he cries. But Hime is very comfortable with being held, so, you know, it's just the way he is as a person. But yeah, Travis Willingham was the voice of Wilson Fisk in the Spider-Man game, and he's also in the Kingdom Hearts series. So that's where I know him from. I don't know him from anime because I don't watch anime. So.
It's a far-fetched question, but I'll ask it anyway. If CW asked Linkara to cameo, would he say yes?
If who asked a cameo?
That just says CW.
The people who do the Arrowverse, I think, is what they're talking about.
I mean, yeah, I would definitely be on board for that, but why would they do it for me? I am a nobody.
I mean, that's fair. Hello, baby. Ah, little rumbles. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's Hime purring. She's like right next to the mic.
Just barely, I think.
Aw, good girl.
And Drakey says, "You're not a nobody. You are a man."
Hey. I am a nobody, guys. Like in terms of like popularity. Okay, at the Mall of America today, they're having like makeup YouTubers do stuff there, and the line was really long, and apparently around the corner at 4 a.m. They have millions of views. I have 100,000 subscribers, and only about a third of those actually watch my show. I am a nobody.
And yet, even at your quote-unquote nobody status, you still pull down enough to actually make a living off of this.
Yes, and I am very fortunate in that regard. I am just barely enough, but I am not. But like, in terms of like tiers of popular people in the grand scheme of things, I'm down lower.
You are a triple A-list internet celebrity.
Well,
I say triple A. I say triple A
you.
because we have to add more letters on to the end. Me on the other hand, I'm what I call a triple Z list internet celebrity.
People know who I am, but they don't watch my shit, so I'd say triple... I don't want to say D, because I'm pretty sure somebody will make a boob joke, but triple D. What a good girl. You're so good. Yes, I'm talking about you, sweetheart.
Wait a minute, if you're a nobody, why don't you have an X in your name?
That's fair. That's really fair. I'm actually about to start Kingdom Hearts 3 because I just finished Kingdom Hearts 2. And boy, do I hate Xemnas.
Chris Anderson, you have more followers on Twitter than the Bee Gees. That is true.
That is very true.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure Twitter can be, used as a popularity scale.
It should, though.
It should, but I don't think it really is.
Speaks too soon. Someday you'll be bigger than the Bee Gees. Somewhere out there. 7 Sarah from 7, but an amazing nobody. That I will grant you. I am amazing. It's what I'm talking about. It's all a matter of numbers.
Yeah, I have. We got the 2.05 collection. So like we had Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, Birth by Sleep, Recoded, 358/2, and whatever the hell this other game is. So Seraph, Chain of Memories. So Seraph played all the side games, and I played the main games. And then we're both gonna play Kingdom Hearts 3 together to make that happen. That's our thing.
Hanumar Arnson, you resurrected multiple characters now. You're not a nobody anymore. Yes,
Wait,
I have a great power, which I must only use for good.
What characters have you resurrected?
Cassandra Cain got a new book after I did the retrospective. Blue Beetle
yes.
got a new book after my retrospective. Ted Cord in particular got resurrected. Rom got a new book afterwards. Exiles got a new book after I did the episode.
Professor Chaos. Oh, supporting hero dies in the middle of the movie, and none of the characters seem to remember at the end. Last Angry Geek equals Black Widow. I'm on a roll.
God damn it, Professor Chaos!
Jeez.
The
Boldly Fleet is just an endgame.
But To Boldly Flee is just, like, a worse endgame, I guess. I don't know. Like, a shittier budget, because, like, let's be real here, like, they didn't have the budget that, like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe had.
I mean, who does?
Yeah, that's fair.
Zero Armor, next April Fool's Day, do a makeup tutorial. You know?
Again, true, but you have the best numbers, Linkara. Everyone says so. Best numbers anywhere.
No.
I would go so far as to say, you know what? Next April Fool's Day, do a game show review, because why the hell not?
I don't think my joke, the Russos were Boldly Fleet fans. It is kind of funny that we I say that. I was going to say that we technically made it as a cinematic universe first, but no, Iron Man actually predates the Brawl.
It does? Damn.
Yep. 2008. But yeah, doing a makeup tutorial, that's an interesting idea.
That is, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, let's try this. Damn. I'm going to try to guillotine
we need
it.
someone to do a comic adaptation of Atop the Fourth Wall so we can Patreon Lewis to review it.
Sonic Boom only does 20 damage, so just... Come on, guillotine! Death to the Queen!
Let's see. Cartoon Network got the rights to use all the stuff used in Family Feud for Teen Titans versus Scooby-Doo. Your thoughts? Oh, interesting.
I do not know what I would say about that.
Losties Girl, people give you money just because you are you. Lots of people funded your movie. Tons of people responded to you every week. And you've been an inspiration and hope to many people. Not a nobody.
Well, thank you so much for the very kind words. I don't say that, but it's just, I'm not saying that to disparage myself. It's just it's cold hard numbers, people. It's the same thing with comic books. Comic books have an audience. They have their thing, but compared to the larger audience in the world, I'm not as popular. I am but you know what? Thank you so much for the very kind words. I shouldn't say such things about myself, but yeah, I like that. Thank you so much. I am heartwarmed. I am humbled.
Lewis?
Yes?
Shut up.
Okay.
Okay, Fan 91. I'm confused. How is To Boldly Flee similar to Avengers Endgame? Oh, God.
We have been talking about this.
We've been talking about this since the stream started.
Just various comparisons that their name suddenly escapes me.
Professor Chaos.
Professor Chaos 56 has been posting in the chat.
Fan Story Video Studios, do makeup tutorial for Morte/your characters. Oh God, the one for 90s kids gonna be short.
You are do the super chat that just disappeared.
Henumar Arnson, you are somebody. Punch.
Nah. I'll do this next one. DWP102589. Have you read Miracle Man yet? If so, between your favorite superhero, Danny Chase, and mine, Miracle Man, who wins? Still haven't read it. Sorry.
You may take the next one too.
Speaks too soon. Who proposed and how? You or Vega? I proposed on the balcony of the apartment. I was hoping to try to get it in moonlight, but the moon was on the other side of the apartment. 7 Seraphim 7. Bah, quality over quantity of fans. We love you. Thank you so much. I could definitely agree with that. Because my fans are the best.
Yes.
Guys, I hate to be the bearer of cute news, but Hime has been sitting in my lap since I got back and not moving, and she is purring, and it is the best day of my life.
Oh, hi, Gilmon. This is Warden Balpa. We've come up with new objects. With these, you should be able to meet lots of different Pokemon. Do your best. Dude, why are you still at my Safari Zone? You lost your job. You sold it to me. Go home.
Chris Sanderson, simply bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry I sneezed on there. On stream, I mean, not on anything. Yeah, I'm not exactly sick, but like since we like to show off costumes to trick-or-treaters, we spent a lot of time outside in the cold. We were pretty bundled up fairly well, but like, you know, after a while those costumes only do so much for you.
Well, so let's face it, the cold snaps have started, so allergy season has arrived.
Yeah. Speaks too soon. Wait, you own the Safari Zone? Yup, he sold it to us. I say
That's
sold,
right.
He gave it to us.
There you go. Corvus says he never sold it to you. He gave it to you.
That's right. We own the Safari Zone. It's weird.
Good night, Jules Chan.
Good night,
Good night.
Jules Chan. No, Lewis, he is part of the Safari. He is part of your property.
I like the next one. It was a tax dodge.
Ah. What is it with the Kanto Safari Zone going under? Just mismanagement. There's a lot of zoos out there that, like, you know, are mismanaged and terrible. A lot of good zoos out there, too, and they do important work, but just like that in the Safari Zones, they just don't know what they're doing, and they end up screwing everything up. Alright, let's get rid of these electric locks.
Wingzer012, have ever read Lock and Key?
I have not. I've heard of it.
You're such a good baby. You want
Nope,
to tell
nothing here but
everybody
trash, which is an accurate statement for this gem. There's nothing here but trash. Kyoji Kashu saying hi from Youmacon. Hey, hope you're having a good time at Yoma. I sadly am not there this year, but, you know, just as well. Just because, like it would be 2 conventions in a row.
Yeah, you'd be like super wiped.
Yeah. Handy Martson, if you own the Safari Zone, does that mean you can start making money without having to battle? You'd think so, but again, we're pretty sure this is actually just a tax dodge for the Safari Zone Master, for Balba. So we're always in the red. How do you mismanage a zoo if you're keeping the animals alive? Well, that's an interesting question. Chris Anderson, it's a Boldy Flea's endgame, a Suburban Knights Infinity War. Professor Chaos, get on it.
Oh, no.
Alright, guys, we ready to face Lieutenant Surge?
Yeah.
Looks
Before
like
you
it.
do, though, Professor Chaos, I expect an essay in triplicate by my next stream.
With, you know, very teeny tiny print, single spaced.
Alright, let's do this. Hey, you little tyke! It may not be very smart to challenge me, but it takes guts. When it comes to electric-type Pokemon, I'm #1. Enjoy my team of not electric types. I've never lost on the battlefield. I'll zap you just like I do all my enemies in battle.
Good girl.
Hit him with the Thunderbolt.
Magikarp, I choose you!
Glaceon. And Glaceon's not a bad one to use. I'm actually going to swap over to Billy, though. Oh god, it knows Sheer Cold. It knows a one-hit KO move.
Oh no!
Fortunately, we are a higher level than it.
Even so.
And this gen, one-hit KO moves cannot hit guys with a higher level than you, fortunately.
Oh, okay, that's a plus.
Aw, you're so happy.
Oh god damn it, he froze me.
Oh no!
I mean, it'd be pretty impressive if he was somehow able to defeat Billy with a Glaceon. but I'm pretty sure we'll thaw out eventually. There's nothing that he has that can actually hurt us. Billy thawed out because he just unleashed a heat wave. Speak too soon, Surge, you magnificent bastard. I read your book. The Straw Hat. I was frozen today. And
Yes,
Captain America.
there you go.
Empoleon. All right, so Water Steel. Let's see who we want to have as Water Steel. Empress would actually be able to handle that.
That's actually better.
I watched Frozen today.
Is Frozen 2 out yet?
Nope.
No, it comes out this year.
Yeah, this month actually.
I still have not seen Frozen. Vega insists I watch it at some point.
You really should. It's
Actually really good.
It's a good movie.
I have no little doubt that it is. I'm just not interested. But I'm going to have to watch it because she's going to drag me to Frozen 2.
Yes, you need to watch Frozen 1 so Frozen 2 makes sense. Says the person who, of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, I've only ever seen the second one.
Wait, what?
Yes, yeah, seriously. I've only ever seen the second one. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Hear me out on this one. A teammate is abducted, Snob and Nebula, leading to a teammate becoming a key part of the bad guy's plan, Snob and still a Nebula.
Okay, this is a good start.
Okay.
Did a surprising amount of damage.
I will be both happily surprised and disappointed if a version of Let It Go is not sung in Frozen 2.
Handymore Art's an interesting riddle. Could you just freeze somebody and take all their money? It's only illegal if you get caught. I mean, you could say that about any kind of murder.
Yeah, that's fair. But you murdered them. Oh, hey, Noel's in the chat.
Oh, yeah, Noel's here. Cool.
Hey, Noel, how you doing, man? So let's switch over to Laserbeak. Laserbeak should be able to handle this.
Want to join the fun?
Mamma Mia, let it go again.
Very good, very good.
And Venomoth down.
Ooh, what's your favorite Disney movie?
Oh, apparently he showed Sean Demolition Man, which he had never seen before.
Oh, nice. What? How does Sean? Man, Sean has not seen a lot of movies. Sean is another friend of ours at movie night who was actually one of the hands that pulled me down like 2-3 years ago during the Ghost storyline segment. Like where everything was consumed by inky blackness and a bunch of hands dragging me down. He was one of the hands.
Huh. Oh, yeah. Professor Chaos, I'll just wait for your chat, but no doubt you're going to be linking either to Boldly Flee to Endgame or...
Dark Souls, love your videos. Thank you. And Hawkeye Fan 91, what Digimon would you want as your partner, and which crest do you feel personify you? I would love to have the crest of Hope, but realistically, probably Reliability, and I'd probably have Gomamon, because Gomamon is awesome. He's Scyther. Laserbeak should be able to handle Scyther. I don't know if I really have a favorite Disney movie. I mean, the Marvel movies I don't really count in the same vein. Not the same thing for Star Wars.
My favorite Disney movie is Mulan, my favorite MCU movie is Black Panther, and my favorite Star Wars movie is Last Jedi. Die mad about it.
Yeah.
My favorite Disney movie is... Oh, God, that is hard. I'm going to go with The Lion King original. My favorite MCU movie, I've not seen a single one of them. And my favorite Star Wars movie is Empire Strikes Back.
I'm also a very, very terrible superhero rundown person because I still have not seen Spider-Man Far From Home.
Okay, Suburban Knights, a team-up movie where the heroes chase after a power gauntlet that the bad guys wants and ends on a downer note.
Ah, crud.
God
Holy
damn!
shit!
Yeah, he wins.
That Surge is running through his full restores. Well played, sir. Well played.
Well played, yes.
You're a very good girl tonight. You're so good.
Still Hime?
Yeah, she's being good. She's just sitting in my lap and purring and cuddling, and she's such a good baby.
What a good girl.
Daniel Brandt, Laserbeak, Eject, Operation Aeroblast.
That's fair. Yeah, that's good.
Hi, sweet baby. My sweet baby.
Ah, you are strong. Okay, kid, you get the Thunder Badge.
I'm gonna say though, I'm kind of worried about. So we're leaving for a few days and a couple of weeks, and I'm kind of worried about how she's gonna do at the boarding place that we're putting her at. I'm pretty sure that she will eat Echo if we let them take out the partition. So I'm probably gonna just have her not take out the partition for Echo. Because she'd probably eat him, honestly.
Mom, I just have a 9th badge now. Oh, you found a useful item while shopping. That's
That's nice. I spent more of your money.
What's Kick-Assy a parallel of? I'm putting that to you, Professor Chaos. What is Kick-Assy? The Brawl, first an experiment in getting these individually liked characters together in one place with a relatively straightforward premise teased in previous productions. So just the original Avengers.
That's Avengers!
Yeah.
So Kick-Assy would be Age of Ultron?
Well, I mean, I don't know, because I don't know if he actually, like, I don't know if the leader of Molassia actually counts as Ultron, though.
Well, I mean, I could see it.
Oh boy, that's a graphical glitch.
Drakey C. The heroes seek an ancient treasure of great power with an entity sealed inside that wants someone worthy of the power to find him, but it gets stolen by the villain. Suburban Knights or Elect.
Guys, check it out.
Oh, Lord. You might want to reset, Lewis.
No, I'm having too much fun. I'm ice skating. Now I'm phasing through the ground. Chris Anderson, there is also a climactic battle against black creatures toward the end, leading to the big bad assembling the gauntlet. Whoop, nope, that's the wrong thing.
Here, sweetheart. I know, you're a little hot. Go ahead. You can go on your blankie. It's okay, baby. You want to
Power
get out
slide.
of your blankie? Here, Mommy has your blankie for you. Come on. Over here, sweetheart.
Ooh, the electric slide. Oh, it's fixed.
The electric slide. Should we get ourselves a new friend?
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
Alright, next question. Should I swap out for someone with a lower attack power so we can actually catch a friend?
Yeah, that's probably maybe a good idea.
Alright. Who do we have that we can just, like put in the party for a bit? Also, can you look up what level we can expect them to be? That'll probably make a determining factor here.
Yeah, give me like 1 sec. I'll take a look.
Alrighty.
Where are you right now? What route?
Route 6, Kanto.
Route 6, Kanto.
See, you're not a nobody, Lewis. You're already in the MCU, kinda.
Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate if we're going with this. So.
Oh, well, there you go. The brawl is actually Civil War. Think about it.
Generation 2 looks like...
Probably should be Gen 4.
Gen 4 says 12 to about 15-ish. And if you go fishing, there's some 40s if you have a super rod.
Well, someone brought up the fact that Gallade might be able to learn False Swipe, which would be incredibly useful.
Sophilistic Jess, I could listen to you baby talk the kitten for hours.
Well, you got an idea for a new live stream there,
Yo,
Jess.
Wreck-It Ralts can learn False Swipe, finally. So now we can catch stuff without worrying about killing them.
Gordon ZX, we're going for one more hour, I think. I think we're ending at 11 tonight.
Alright, what should we get rid of? I kind of want to keep Hypnosis, because then we can try to put stuff to sleep while catching it, too. Yeah, we're going to 11 tonight, because I'm not going to be here next week.
Yeah, and then, Lewis, we're going to have to figure this out later. But...
actually, Psychic, because we can just get it to TM for it again.
Lewis, we're going to have to figure this out, because, you're not going to be here next week, and then the week that I'm supposed to be on, I'm not here. So we might just have, it might be just Julie when you get back, and then I'll just push myself to the following week, if that works.
Yeah, that's fine. You can make it all, we'll make this all work.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I didn't know you schedule each other.
Yeah, Julie has a better schedule than I, because, every other Saturday, I'm either doing something or I'm doing something with Seraph, so, you know, Lewis has multiple people just in case, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough. So,
Alright, Pidgeot!
You're not a nobody, you have people.
Alright, let's catch us a Pidgeot.
11 p.m. Eastern is 10 p.m. Central, so it's 10 p.m. right now. Where Lewis
it's
is.
10 p.m. here, so we're going to 11 p.m. Central, guys.
Alright, let's try to put it to sleep, too.
I'm also happily in the Central time zone, so...
Yeah, all three of the people in the stream are currently in Central Time.
Patrick Caulfield, post up your super chat in the regular chat as we try to catch Bird Jesus.
Michael Rhett, Lewis, Jess, and GSR, any pet peeves?
Okay, I got one right off the bat. In time travel stories, whenever they say, hey, where are we? No, when are we? I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. When is implied by the where. Anyway, level 13 Pidgeot. Its well-developed chest muscles make it strong enough to whip up a gusty windstorm with just a few flaps.
I'd say my pet peeve is people who are what do you call it? Who try to tell you when you're cooking something how to cook something that you already know how to cook. I fucking hate those people.
Mm-hmm.
See, Solipsistic God knows what it's out. That's such a douchey time travel thing to say. Flappy, Wendigo,
Patrick
Miskia.
Caulfield did his chat too.
Okay, yeah.
What are some of the dumbest things you three have seen that made you go WTF? For me, it was a manga about adults turning into giant killer chickens where one goes after a sex toy instead of its prey. I'll answer that after we figure out a name for Bird Jesus here.
And
Flappy Bird, Flappy Wendigo, Pectorals, Avian Judas.
I kind of like Flappy Bird, actually.
I do like Flappy Bird.
I like Beezus.
I do like Beezus.
I'm going with Beezus. It's just too good.
Okay, yeah. Pet peeve.
Yeah, I fucking hate people who backseat cook. Get the fuck out of my kitchen.
Yeah, I don't know what I would go for WTF kind of a thing. There's not a lot out there like in the real, but there's plenty out there that's made me go. But I'm just trying to think of specific things.
Oh,
makes it difficult for me.
I know a very specific thing that made me go with WTF.
Ooh, do tell.
Why the fuck are there still Nazis?
Yeah, that's a real world one right there.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Hey, Beezus has super luck. Heightens the critical hit ratio of moves.
Sweet.
Hi, baby.
You know what? I'm still stuck on pet peeves.
Okay, I'm just gonna text. I'm just gonna like tweet this right now. It's a picture of Hime, and I'm just gonna tweet it. That's just what's gonna happen. So if you follow me on Twitter, you're welcome.
Let me know when it's tweeted.
Alright, let's go fishing. See what we can pick up in the water. More friends. Always more friends.
Okay, just tweeted.
Aw.
Yeah, she's a good girl. It's very good.
A weird glitch right there. Drowsy!
Ooh.
False swipe.
Okay, so yeah, apparently I'm stumped for both WTF moments and pet peeves.
Yep, sorry, man.
You don't have anything that just pisses you off?
Oh, I'm sure I do. I just can't think of anything at the moment.
What? You're gonna think about it after the stream. You know what really pisses me off? The fact that I couldn't think of it.
No,
Yeah.
you know what really pisses me off? The fact that you're right. I'm gonna wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, be like, I got it! Damn it, that pisses me off. Then fall back asleep. Professor Chaos says, Kikassia, the character who started the universe, makes decision that alienates his friends. Ends with one of the characters wanting to kill the one responsible for the death of someone they loved. Okay.
God damn it!
Chris Anderson, Batman voice. Beezus, our god.
Our god.
If you think you had a good dream but you can't remember it, a drowsy has probably eaten it. Alright,
so
female drowsy. Drownsy, Dr. Destiny. Zaxby's.
Yes, Zaxby's.
Rebmoles. Sleepy. Just waiting for more names to come in. Baco. Freda Kruger.
I like that one.
I'll go with Freda Kruger.
You know what I've been tempted to do for the longest time? I've been tempted to open a YouTube account, just a random YouTube account, you know, and post a video, which would be like the very last moments of an end credits of a film, with two battleships of, you know, just in space, just shooting at each other. The credits end, and then the ships stop firing for a few seconds, and they start firing again, cut to black, and basically ask, "Where's this from?" And of course, I'll make it.
Ah. All right, let's see if we can get into the Diglett Tunnel. And we cannot. There's a Snorlax blocking the way. So we'll head north to Saffron City. And we'll fight some trainers along the way. Yeah. Ralts can stick around for a little bit, but we'll swap them out when we are running out of places to catch Pokemons.
Drakey C says, a heroic character goes mad with power and becomes a tyrant. His allies betray him and he loses his power, and they're all being manipulated by the villain. Kikassia or God of War?
Ah.
James Grandstaff, just look up Grid 17 Productions.
Hello, sweet baby. So good.
Aeroblast. What would my movie be? What would the Atop the Fourth Wall movie be in these analogies?
Spider-Man: Far From Home.
I haven't seen Far From Home, so I wouldn't know.
Neither
Yeah,
have
I haven't seen it either.
Barley672, you can own one Pokemon, but it cannot know or learn any moves other than those with real-world analogs, i.e. Wingedmon's Fly or Stunky's Musk. Who? I mean, Bulbasaur can use plant stuff. Ditto.
Charmander could light things on fire. End of discussion.
Actually, no, Ditto doesn't have a real-life transformation ability.
Kenya can fly.
Kenya can fly, but we can't fly anywhere.
Oh, damn it.
Because we're in Kanto now. We can only fly to, like, the Indigo Plateau. Anymore Arnson, I've come to realize
What the
something.
fuck?
I said that every time you say you don't believe in Zaxby's, a Zaxby's closes its door. But if you say you do believe in Zaxby's, does a new one open?
I do believe in Zaxby's. I do believe in Zaxby's. I do believe in Zaxby's. I'm gonna keep saying that till one opens in my city.
A lot of people are saying that your movie's The Guardians of the Galaxy.
I can get down with that.
Yeah, okay. I just said Spider-Man Far From Home because, you know, it's a movie that's outside of the quote-unquote MCU now, although it's part of it technically.
Whoa. So wait, does that mean that if The Guardians of the Galaxy, does that make Joe Drax?
Yes. Oh, God.
Whoa.
This could be bad. Don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it. God damn it!
No, Eclipse, no!
Oh my god, I hate everything. This is your fault.
I know.
Why'd you do it, man?
Oh. You know what? I would say I need to go feel better. I'm going to Zaxby's, but there's not one in my town, damn it. Is that the cat purring or are you growling?
That's me.
No, Hime's actually scared. She has reclimbed into my lap because she noticed my change in demeanor.
SKH's Video Productions, that was a total eclipse of the heart.
Get the fuck out of here!
Henry Arnson, damn it, Tom, I mean GSR.
SKS Video Production, you win the stream. Congratulations.
Can the name of the stream be Total Eclipse of the Heart? Because that would be great.
Total egg clips of the heart.
Nice.
Apparently someone's blaming me, Mr. Future President.
It is your fault.
I know.
It's certainly not your fault.
Fairly well, egg clips. Into the retired box you go. Well, we have an opening now. Of course our tank dies. Alright, so that was a dark type. We don't really have anyone waiting in the wings who was a dark type. I mean, we could just have we could just have Wreck-It Ralph just stay in the party, but like we don't have but we don't really have psychic type ability for it. It's just a catching mon right now.
Hey, Noel says if you want him to join, he can join.
Sure, we'll bring him in. He may have some insights.
Yeah.
Beanie, it's not your fault. It's always game show reviewers' fault whenever a new Pokemon dies. It's
That's
not your
right.
fault.
Right.
You're a good girl.
It's always my fault. That's right. It's always my fault.
Yes, you're a very good girl, and we love you. You're very good.
Chris Sanderson, omelet that one side, but no more yolks.
Taking forever to get to Noel's name on this list. Oh, okay, there we go.
That's because we never talked to him on Skype.
No, it's because it's in alphabetical order.
Oh, okay.
Hey everyone, how's the Pokemoning going?
One of them just died.
I just killed egg clips.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's see what we got. Who's like a dark type and just like what? Okay, we got ghost type, which with Ghostly Gary.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, when Hime heard Lewis growl, she climbed into my lap because she was scared.
Okay, it's not dark type, but we do have Frostlass, Ice and Ghost.
That might not be a bad option.
Hawkeye Fan 91, who has killed more, Thanos the Mad Titan or GSR? Curvis, you guys are cracking me up. See, who else we got?
Whoever created the Gundam franchise.
There you go. Got Gurn Lantern. We got like no other dark types. Like Sharklemane and Eggclips were our only dark types.
I'm still pissed about Sharklemane.
As well, you should be. Yeah, I think Nora might be our best shot here, but I would like to hear what the chat thinks.
Oh, there's a good answer. GSR, because most of Thanos' victims came back.
Okay, wait, do we still have Fortress somewhere?
We do. It's just we would be double dipping on steel, and it's an option. Fort Max could work, but it still has to level up. It's just it doesn't really offer anything that great for us. I mean, other than the fact that it's huge defense. Some people are saying Whoop Tang wouldn't be a bad idea. I vote for the Quagsire, water, ground coverage, and a sort of tank.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea either.
It's just then we have nothing to take on ghosts and psychic types.
Do we have more than one so that we can form a Whoop Tang clan?
I mean, technically we would call our entire team the Whoop Tang clan at that point.
And by the way, Noel, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Noel. I do stuff.
And on that happy note...
I mean, if the people want Quagsire, I will add Whoop Tang.
Well, you were thinking about adding them originally, weren't you?
I was. I leveled up a bunch of Pokemon just so we had options, and then people chose Laserbeak.
I'm gonna vote with Whoop Tang.
I'm gonna go with Frostlass on this, because we do kind of need Ghost Psychic coverage if we can.
Where do you find ghost types?
By the way, the Atop the Fourth Wall movie is totally the new Spider-Man movies.
I dig it.
Yeah, okay.
Whoop Tang,
it's
man,
coming
ain't
out of
nothing
the
to funk
legacy
with.
of the
Whoop
giant
Tang
Avengers
ain't nothing to
concept.
funk with. Okay, you know what? You've sold me. Nora can be waiting in the wings in case we lose someone else, but man, that is a depressing loss. Now we lost both of our egg babies.
I know, Hime. You haven't seen Noel in a very long time.
We lost Sharklemane and Egg Clips were both egg babies.
I don't think I've actually seen Hime since you first got her.
Yeah, I think you saw her at Friendsgiving last year, and then you haven't seen her since.
Yeah.
All right, Whoop Tang, let's get some levels on you. And we'll save. I don't think I've ever listened to any Wu-Tang Clan songs.
We should talk about Friendsgiving at movie night this week. That is a thing we should do.
Whoop-Tang does have this vibe of, what, you gotta do something? I ain't even scared. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah, so for those of you who are asking about Friendsgiving, so basically what we did last year was we all got together because, like, I was working, Lewis was spending time with his family, other people were doing stuff, and we just decided to do, like, a potluck Friendsgiving thing, and Noel got to carve the turkey because I am terrible at it.
Yeah, Friendsgiving is just what happens when, like, none of us have, like, Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is not necessarily the most important event for some of our families. You know, Christmas tends to be the bigger thing. So for some of us, sometimes we have Thanksgiving with family, sometimes we don't. In a previous year, we didn't have one, and Noel came over to our place and carved turkey for us too. For another year, we had it at Jess's place,
turkey.
and that was a thing. Watch as this thing has it too. Has like Destiny Bond 2. Watch it. I just bet it's gonna happen.
How are you at carving brisket?
You know, I've never tried.
Really? Huh.
I'm very good at carving. I grew up in the kitchen with my grandma, so she taught me a lot of things.
Ah, okay.
Sir Straw Hat, I wonder if there is a method to selecting Whoop-Tang.
Ah.
I'm sure these are all funny references to Wu-Tang Clan, but I've never heard a single song.
I'm sure there's also a ghost killer.
Method Man is a member of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Ah. It's funny when...
Yeah, guys, you can't make rap puns. Lewis doesn't know anything about rap. It's fine.
Anyway, welcome to
By the way, I
Saffron City.
also just
Egg clips would have been really useful here.
Sean to the Fat Boys.
Wait, what?
Tonight I also introduced Sean to the Fat Boys, speaking of rap.
Nice. Yeah, and then I put out the Men vs. Revenge episode, and that's been fun.
Curvis sounds like an orphan's dinner. Family event for people who don't have / want to be around their family.
Not really. Well, I mean, technically for me, it was because I was working retail and I wasn't allowed to, like, go home. That was, like, the whole reason why I had Friendsgiving.
Alright, so where should we...
A lot of families are spread out of town, too.
Yeah.
So where do you guys think we should go? Because the thing is, with Kanto, we have options about where we can which direction we head in. Professor Chaos 56, the villain wants to kill the hero for petty reasons and specifically targets him and those close to him, and the hero freezes up because of his PTSD. Atop the Fourth Wall movie is Iron Man 3.
That's actually not a bad parallel.
I can dig that.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so which direction do you guys think we should head in? Cerulean City probably makes the most sense because we need to get to the power plant, figure out, because right now we need to get the Snorlax out of the way, but we can't do that until we get a radio card with Kanto music. But the problem is, Kanto's radio tower doesn't have power right now because the power plant is out of action because Team Rocket stole an important part from the power plant.
That
RPGs.
sounds like a whole lot and not my problem.
So we could.
So wait, this is Monster Rancher, right?
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
We're a whole bunch of not helpful. We have a murderer, somebody who doesn't care, and somebody who doesn't know what we're playing.
I have not played Pokemon since the original Game Boy Red.
Oh,
Oh,
convenient.
man.
We're in the same region as that. It's just several years later. All right, tell you what, we're gonna head towards Lavender Town because that way, when we need to fly around everywhere, we'll just be able to just do it.
Hi, baby. You're such a good girl.
In the meantime, let's get the Whoop Tang clan up some levels.
Would that be the motor club there?
Yep.
Good beanie. Good girl.
Yeah, and Hime's going to the cardiologist at the end of the month. I'm dreading that!
Well, I was just there last week. Good luck to her.
Yeah, well, we're not sure if it's a heart condition or if it's just asthma, so... But if it's a heart condition, we can't give her steroids because it'll mess with her heart. But if it isn't a heart condition, we can give her steroids and that'll help her. But the other thing is if it is a heart condition, we might have to do something that's a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a Pokemon game where the trainers get so caught up in trash talk that they just start duking it out while the monsters are just kind of sitting there watching, and there's like no like superpowers? It's just like, you know, fists and pulling hair and stuff.
I think that's happened in the anime once or twice.
Okay, and the other thing is like in my Pokemon Pathfinder game, that has happened a lot.
It seems like it would happen a lot more often, you know?
I think they just call that real world dog park.
Yeah, that's fair. Sir Straw Hat, no, she's not on a steroid yet just because we don't know what her heart reaction's going to be, so we have to go get her an EKG at the end of the month to see if she's her heart is okay, because when she was born conjoined with a muddle of other kittens. She and her sister Bellator were the only survivors. Bellator came out absolutely fine, but she had a nub instead. So when she got older, the nub started to abscess, so we had to operate. And then when we had them look at her during the operation, they said, oh, well, she has a rounded heart. We're not sure what that means because we can't do an EKG here at our facility, because our vet doesn't have that kind of facility. She just can do like regular CAT scans and ultrasounds and whatever. So we had to see a cardiologist. We have to see a cardiologist. The problem with that is a pet cardiologist is always fucking busy, and you can never fit that shit in.
Psycholord 1989, thank you so much for your kind words about A Voice from the Dark. And it's a Huntail.
I actually quite enjoyed A Voice from the Dark. I don't normally like listen to like, because it was really like a podcast kind of format, which I kind of liked, for me anyway. So that was kind of nice.
Audio dramas are great. I love them.
Wait, there was a Pokemon Digimon death battle?
Yeah, if there was, I was not aware of it.
Bellator, no, she was just named that. I don't know exactly why she was named that, but Bellator did punch a horse, so, you know, that's always fun.
Riley, the CD version of Voice from the Dark is going to have a different song. The rights issues to try to get the time warp were a pain in the ass and required like more money than I really would wanted to invest in this enterprise. So screw it. Screw it. Original song. I tried.
So here's a question for everyone. Setting aside Digimon and Pokemon, what is your favorite monster battle TV show?
Oh, setting aside
Power
those two?
Rangers.
Setting aside those two.
Oh, lame.
Those are the only two I actually ever watched, so.
I'll go. Yeah, I was gonna say I'll have to go Power Rangers.
I
It's not a
highly
Mon
recommend
show, though.
a Canadian animated series called Chaotic.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Oh no, I take it back. Sorry. The one I watched when I was a kid was Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
Yes.
That wasn't a
fun.
Mon show, though.
Yes.
No, that
Yeah,
was
it was-
Deke.
Yeah, it was Deke.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about Yu-Gi-Oh! That is a thing that exists.
Yeah, remember there was a time when Deke, they first failed with Tattoo Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills, so then they followed up with Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
Yep.
Okay, this is actually really hilarious. Chick-fil-A accidentally emailed customers about National Sandwich Day before realizing it was actually going to be on a Sunday.
Ha.
Oops.
Sucks to be you, assholes.
I still haven't seen Godzilla King of the Monsters.
You should. It's really good.
Yeah, I should. But
I didn't
like,
love it, but it was fun.
I saw Godzilla, but yeah, I need to see Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Okay, you know what you really need to see is Kong Skull Island. That shit is
God, yes.
awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
I heard stuff. Yeah.
By the way, you all need to see Far From Home. Seriously.
I know.
I'm working on it. I'm waiting for it to come to streaming service, and then I realized it was only going to come to Disney Plus.
Which
And now
I'm
I'm mad because I'm not going to buy Disney Plus.
Will it? Because it's Sony. Is that?
Yeah, but it technically falls under MCU.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm still getting Disney Plus. I mean, like I said, some very classic cartoons that I've not seen any kind of release anywhere are going to be on Disney Plus.
Justify it just because. I mean, I could justify it just for the MCU alone, but the problem is I already have Hulu through my free through Spotify. I have Netflix for free through somebody else who's paying for the subscription that we have, and Amazon we have because Seraph has Amazon Prime.
Speaking of Spotify, Lost's Girl was asking if A Voice from the Dark is going to be on it. I want to try to. I downloaded the app. I was going to set this up and get it ready to do that as soon as the thing was done with. But I tried to figure it out. I can't figure out how I'm supposed to upload to Spotify.
I don't know. I think that's a specific thing that you might have to email Spotify itself to set up an account, because I don't think I have that capability, and I've had Spotify for a very long time.
Yeah, it was really overly complicated and didn't seem to explain how to actually do any of it. It's okay, you need to download this specific Spotify app, and I was like, okay, I did it. Now what? It's well, now you upload, but there's no place to upload from. Bye.
Okay, Straw Hat's asking, does anyone else think the mouse is getting a little too big for its britches with all the companies it's buying out? Okay, it only owns 34% of the market.
Well, it only owns a third of the market. What's so bad about that?
Do I think it's become huge? Yeah, but it's kind of built its own britches too.
Yeah, true.
And plus Marvel, the Marvel acquisition and the Star Wars acquisition was actually very, very well done on Disney's part. They knew how much money that was going to make them, so they bought it.
Tom,
they were
finally
just
got a chance to pop in while you're live. Quick question, are you enacting the shiny clause, whereas you'll try to catch a shiny if spotted? I can't remember, did we figure out if we were doing the shiny clause or not? Because we did talk about this before.
Yeah, I think we said we did, but we haven't run into anybody except for the shiny Gyarados.
Which was replaced with a whatchamacallit?
Xatu?
Xatu, yeah.
But yeah, like, I think that the Disney acquisition, yeah, it really sucks that, like, a lot of our media is only being controlled by, like, one massive corporation or a few massive corporations, because late-stage capitalism fucking sucks.
Yep.
Mhm.
But, at the same time, everybody's like, oh, well, Disney owns everything. No, they really only just own 34% of the market, which...
Oh, only
isn't-
34%.
But they're still like a majority.
Yeah, they still have a majority compared to other companies, but until they get to, like, the 50% mark, I'm not gonna say that they're, like, too big for their britches, so to speak.
I mean, I know there was talk a few years ago about them potentially buying Hasbro, which eventually ultimately went to Paramount instead. If they
Yeah.
had also bought Hasbro, then, that would...
That would have
That
probably
would've been
put them over
interesting.
the edge.
Yeah.
See, Patrick Caulfield. One Mon show I liked was a series called Flint the Time Detective, a show where a cave kid gets the job of stopping a Team Rocket-esque team from taking creatures from all across time and uses his dad as a weapon when he was cursed to be a hammer and makes the creature evolve by hitting them.
Yeah, it was a fun show. I also want to give a shout out to Huntic, which I believe is still on Netflix. It's a French cartoon that's a National Treasure style world treasure hunt while also being a monster battle show.
Interesting.
I think it's from the same group that did Witch, if anyone ever saw that show. I have a
Oh
fondness
yeah, and
for
I'm
this
super
cartoon.
pissed at Marvel right now anyway, because they had no problem replacing Terrence Howard with Don Cheadle, but they're totally fine with Jeremy Renner still being Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're putting the Barefoot Executive on a streaming service. And Herbie Goes Bananas.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is part of the reason I'm not getting Disney Plus.
To be fair, I actually really love a lot of their 60s and 70s cheesy TV movies and all that stuff. And
I do
and,
Getting Up some Broomsticks. That's like one of my favorite actual movies that I like.
and they're still gonna have the freaking Gummy Bears on there. I love that show.
Oh, they are? I think I missed
Gummy
that.
Bear. Yeah. No, that was part of the announcements that they did. Gummy
See,
Bears is gonna be on there.
The ones that I caught that really caught my attention were Recess and what was that, The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which haven't had a major release in forever.
Solipsistic God would like to know what's wrong with Jeremy Renner.
Oh, he apparently assaulted his ex-wife, and apparently to the point of threatening
With
to
a gun.
kill her. Yeah, with a gun, threatening to kill her. Yeah, it was like not a fun time.
Curvis, dishonorable mention, Fighting Foodons.
I've never seen it.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
I-
Bellow Road is actually one of my favorite Disney songs of all time. Actually.
I was surprised they're also doing the Mighty Ducks animated series.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The one where it's the alien ducks.
Oh wow.
That's so
If
weird.
the entire Disney afternoon is on there, I know like most of One Saturday Morning's cartoons are on there too. Like I said, Recess is there.
Isn't Gargoyles supposed to be on there too?
Yeah.
Gargoyles is going to be on there. The one that kind of they got DuckTales, they got Tailspin, they got Rescue Rangers. What bothers me is I want the Aladdin and Hercules TV shows.
Hercules
and the
is on there.
TV
Hercules,
is?
I believe Hercules will be on there. I think I
I know
saw
the
that.
movie is. It's a TV show.
I would be surprised if they put the movie up, but they don't put the TV show up. And yes, I agree with you. I want to see the TV show too.
'Cause those were fun shows. So
Yes,
was
they
Oh
were.
yeah, I freaking loved the Aladdin animated series.
I want to say I saw that on that announcement too. I would
I
say
hope so.
I'll go back and look, but yeah, no.
The Iceman LJ, I just want to point out that a man threatened his ex-wife with a gun. In no way in the universe is that okay. I don't
Patrick,
care if he had mental issues. I know that Robert Downey Jr. had a history of drinking, and James Gunn. That whole situation should have never happened because people are fucking idiots. But, you know, Jeremy Renner should not be friggin' excused for his behavior. I'm just saying. As a person who used to be a woman,
And that
I'm
was
just saying.
and that was a cherry on the top of a whole lot of stuff that's
Yeah, that was just the tip of the
over
iceberg.
years.
Losty's Girl and Patrick Caulfield, can you absolutely confirm that Hercules will be on Disney Plus? I know. I'm almost certain I saw it.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain I saw the series. I'm almost certain I saw it, but I can't remember.
You know what? I hope they put on there eventually the entire history of the Mickey Mouse Club.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'd love to dig into the late 50s, early 60s era. I'd love to see the Justin Brittany era. Even just start a new Mickey Mouse Club streaming series, you know?
That would be cool.
Mm-hmm. Now, like I said, from one Saturday morning, the two that I noticed weren't on there, although some have said they will. But one of
See
them
you later,
will be.
Charizard Ranger.
Bye, Charizard Ranger.
Bye.
Disney's Doug and Disney's Pepper Ann. I'd be surprised if neither. I'm
Doug was
surprised. that
Nickelodeon.
It was, but
There
it
was-
moved over to Disney.
There was a Disney
Oh,
version.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I
then-
would have loved Pepper Ann. I freaking loved that show growing up.
Oh,
I am but
yeah.
a gentleman stopped on the road. Would you care to join me in a quick contest?
Sure, gentlemen.
Watch, he unveils like Mewtwo or something.
I
Oh,
love how
yeah.
he has his Pokeball on a watch chain.
Oh, Hanamaru Arts is like, I missed the old House of Mouse series. I loved House of Mouse.
Oh yes, that was good.
Huxley,
Mouse.
post your super chat in the regular chat and we will read that off. I hear a kitty. The nice thing about the new collars, they both have bells so I can hear them approaching. That's
You know, like
Starfire.
a new House of Mouse series where they can just keep crossing over all the properties in the same place, get all the Marvel characters in there, get the Alien Queen sitting at a table with Mickey Mouse, you know.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Well, by that metric, you could also do a new House of Villains, too.
That was
Oh, man.
just a special on House of Mouse, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I gotta roll up my sleeves. She's probably gonna want to sit in my lap, and therefore, yeah. Come on, come on.
I can't believe you freaking killed their stealth, man. How dare you?
Killed what?
Their stealth. Like, the cats love being stealthy. Now they got bells. Now you can hear them. Now they can't pounce on you. How dare.
But they're adorable. Yeah, because Starfire likes to knead my arms with her claws, so now I'm wearing the long sleeves to help with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna, when they're here, we'll clip the girls for you. That's not a problem.
Thank you. We managed to get one of Cherry's paws, although not her whatever that thing is that's like the bat claw. Or the
Oh,
equivalent
yeah,
of a
no,
thumb.
that thing's the worst.
Yeah, we got her before she like ran off from us trying to do one of her back paws.
Patrick Caulfield says Hercules is confirmed, but nobody knows about Aladdin.
Huxley, hey, if you were to do an Amalgam Comics month, would you try to make yourself an amalgam, and if so, of who? I don't know. That's actually not a bad idea if I ever do Amalgam month. I'll have to think about that.
That'd be cool if, like, you and another reviewer did a crossover where you amalgamated each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what really pisses me off? We still have no new Monkey Island game.
Mm.
Yeah.
I got Starfire in my lap now. Unfortunately, you cannot see her on the webcam.
Gargoyles has been confirmed of being on there.
Mm-hmm.
You see, with all the stuff that's confirmed on there, it's like, yeah, there was virtually no question once I found out what all was on there. It's basically the Disney Vault.
What I love is they're also putting on a feature where you can see everything that's on there in chronological order of release.
Really?
So you
Nice.
could historically go through Disney.
Hawkeye Fan
Wow.
91. Do your cats go crazy like they're on crack at night night time like my cats get? Sometimes. It all depends on what, if they're both awake and they're both in the mood to play with each other.
Only on those nights you give them crack.
James Grandstaff asked if we saw his question from earlier, which was, I think Disney Plus should be a cable channel. Agree or disagree? There already exists something like that. It's called the Disney Channel.
Yeah.
All right, let's go catch some new friends in our last 20 minutes.
I haven't had
See,
cable in
I have Starfire on my lap now, but you can't see it on camera. Lewis or Dick Grayson?
Wow! Wow!
That is going to be the
Starfire's
question about
giving me a
Gargoyles. Are
look.
they going to include that season that they kind of erased away?
The band episodes.
Yeah. Not really
Maybe.
banned. It's so much this season that they just kind of like ignored. I know they did put that out on DVD, so I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay,
Well,
everybody has to say bye to Hime because she's not gonna. If she wants to go out.
Bye,
Hime.
Hime.
Bye, Hime.
Oh, Starfire's
Come
falling
here,
asleep.
sugar. I'll let you out. Come on, baby. Come on. Out you go. Be a good girl. Good girl.
All right, let's catch some friends on this route.
Yeah, it's time for her to friggin' do her thing. It's almost 11.
What I wish is that we could have a streaming series that has all of the, like, it's not Deke anymore. Deke was acquired by Cookie Jar, who bought up a whole bunch of these 80s and 90s cartoon companies. And then I think Cookie Jar was bought up by someone else, but they're just like sitting on those.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be nice to just like have the Saturday morning cartoon streaming service, you know?
Ooh, that's rough skin.
Oh my god, they're gonna have Fuzz Bucket? Hell yeah!
Come on, Starfire.
But no, Jess, you can't get excited about that. You're not gonna get it.
Well, if I was a terrible person, I would like find a way around that. But I can't say that on the stream because we sponsor people buying actual media.
Yup.
James
King Arthur's Court, I remember that movie.
James Grandstuff says the current Disney Channel isn't very good. I just prefer the shows on Disney Plus. Well, I think that Disney, there have been multiple Disney channels, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but again, they're pretty much just focusing on new stuff. They don't really dig out their archives or syndication anymore.
Fair enough point. I disagree about it being a cable channel though, because I much prefer this stuff to be on demand.
Okay,
I mean,
but
I prefer
here's
streaming.
the $1 million question: is Kazam an actual movie?
Yes.
I still don't believe you.
All right, we're gonna need
Oh
a
my
name
god,
for
they're
it.
gonna put Xenon on there too.
We're gonna
Shit.
need a name
All
for a
three of them,
female
yeah.
graveler.
Oh, that's right. Pokemon. Sorry.
Yeah, the kind of the reason you're all here.
Oh.
We've all been
sorry.
talking
I
about Disney.
I thought we were here to talk about Xenon the sequel. Come on now.
See, I want to subscribe to Pokemon Plus, where they have just Digimon cartoons.
Are we live? Crap.
With a free and uncaring nature, it doesn't mind if pieces break off while it rolls down mountains. Curvis grabbing the hooks, eye patches, and peg leg. Beifong, Kazam is an actual movie. Pebbles. Roxy Gravelond. Bold, Gravel Ow. Gravy. Brick House. Fred Flintstone.
Rockalicious.
Rockabye. I do like Rockabye. Hanumar Arnson, TV will die and streaming will take its place.
That's likely.
She-Ravel. I mean, they're trying to turn it into the new cable just by having all these streaming services.
Yeah.
Rock
Yeah.
Group, the Holy Gravel.
Streaming is this wondering.
Roxy. Rocky
I
Bow
do like
Boulder.
Rockabye though.
Was it Rocky Bye? I like that.
Rockabye, I think it was.
Rockabye. I will go with Rockabye.
Yeah, that's good.
And hopefully Starfire.
Okay, back to
Go.
Disney.
There we go.
But yeah,
Are these all relatives of Pylo?
obviously.
Yes. Rocka.
That's an interesting question, Huxley. Are they gonna bring Song of the South to Disney Plus?
I think
No, they won't because they're gonna do the same thing they do with Dumbo. They're gonna whitewash it and pretend it never happened.
Yup.
Just like they did with the crows in the new Dumbo. Like the crows in the new Dumbo movie don't even fucking exist because they were black stereotypes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But they are going to have the original Dumbo on the streaming service.
Yeah.
Yes, they're gonna have the original Dumbo, but they're not gonna have the Dumbo was whitewashed, and they're not gonna have Song of the South because it was super racist.
Well, one was a beloved classic, and one is Song of the South. So.
Sincere question, is it whitewashing if you're removing a stereotype that was added badly in the first place?
Well, the thing is like the whole point of the reason Dumbo learned to fly in the original movie was because the crows gave him the black feather, but the feather that he gets in the movie is white.
Oh, okay. Nope, definitely agree with that. Yeah, they could have just done something different with the characterization of the crows. That's all you had to do.
Exactly.
I have not seen Dumbo since I was a little kid, so I don't remember any of it.
I think the way to do Songs of the South would be to first do a documentary, kind of like exploring it and kind of where it fits and just kind of like take a deep look at it, just kind of warts and all.
Yeah, honestly,
and then
that's
maybe
Warner
include
Brothers
the
did
film attached to that.
Warner Brothers did the same thing when they released some of their World War II era cartoons, basically explained the historical context about what was going on and why this is bad.
Sorry, you just reminded me, Noel, when I went to go see Star Trek the Motion Picture in theaters, they put the special from the Blu-ray, which was writing the motion picture, which is a whole bunch of. So it was last second. It wasn't supposed to be like that. It was supposed to be this. It was like, oh great. So they put that in front of the film just to tell the audience this sucks and we know it.
Yeah.
But you know what? Ever since I saw it, I am gonna say this: when I walked into that theater, motion picture for me was the best of the worst. It is now for me the worst of the best.
Yeah, I mean, motion picture, I've always had a soft spot for. It's dry, it's stiff and clunky, but it's not a bad story. There's not bad stuff in it.
It's not that bad. There's a
I
lot
love
of fat.
the effects work in it.
There's a lot of fat you can trim out of that. Oh my
absolutely.
god.
There's a lot of things that need to be done to fix it. I mean, it's not a good movie. There are some good ideas.
Yeah.
Right, and I read the original Foster treatment, and I read the script when it was the Phase 4 pilot, or is it Phase 2? The Phase 2 pilot. Man, Star Trek Phase 4. It's ants in space.
Hey,
No,
is which considered Disney? Because I'm not entirely sure.
No, that was a
about
French cartoon that they licensed.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's a French property.
Oh my God, they're gonna put Inhumans on Disney Plus. How dare?
Actually, it might be affiliated because Disney has a big French studio that did, like, I think they did the Tarzan animated series and did some of the animation. So I don't know if which might be more deeply tied, but I know it was a French cartoon.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh, Fireblast did surprisingly a lot of damage.
Okay, now this question actually surprised me. The James Horner theme for Star Trek from Star Trek 2. How many films is actually used that theme?
One from James Horner theme?
James Horner's theme. How many of the Star Trek films use it?
From Khan?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because that's, to me, the James Horner theme is the iconic, it's the definitive Star Trek movie theme. I was surprised to learn this. It may only be in 2 films, Khan and Search for Spock, but it's used in the teaser trailers for basically all of them, except for the first one.
Well,
Oh
it's also
shit,
half of
Wolverine and the
film's
X-Men! Hell
Wait.
yeah, Wolverine and the X-Men.
You're still on Disney, that's right.
And no, I'm looking at the list of everything that they're putting out, and I'm just like, some of this shit, I'm like, oh shit, yay. And some of the shit, I'm just like, I love that they have a random at the very end that says The Simpsons, all 30 seasons, Ice Age, The Great Escapade, which is a short film, and then Little Einsteins.
Professor Chaos 56, funny story. I first started thinking about the similarities between To Boldly Flee and Endgame when I commented on a previous stream. When I said To Boldly Flee wished it was Endgame, Lewis said To Boldly Flee had a different purpose than Endgame.
Oh, so it's your fault.
Yeah, probably. Huxley, I honestly have some weird memories of Song of the South. It might have been the first Disney movie I ever saw.
Then, yeah, wow.
Biggest thing from it is Zippity Doo Dah, Zippity Day.
Yep.
Which I still have not seen to this day.
They incorporated parts of that into, like, sing-along videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I never had.
And
I mean,
Starfire's heading off to parts unknown.
Hi, girl!
And by parts unknown, I mean, like, next to the air purifier.
I've basically heard, that, yeah, Song of the South, maybe one of those movies where it's like, oh, it's that movie, the one that Disney scrubbed, therefore everyone wants to see it. It's like, it's a kind of a fair movie to begin with.
It's not a very interesting movie.
No.
No, it's just
pretty
kind of
boring, actually.
Yeah.
But it is still incredibly racist.
Yeah, it's a very incredibly racist, boring-ass movie.
Alright, we're in the darkness now.
No parents?
With the edges of light that we can see. Let's catch
have
another
you
friend.
encountered a slime?
A seal.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Kiss from a rose.
Oh.
No, you don't understand. This is how Nola is all the time. Great.
Also, I literally just had a podcast conversation about Seal's Kiss from a Rose because that was part of the Batman Forever soundtrack.
That's
and
right,
Joel
it was.
Schumacher directed the music video.
And you are doing the
we did.
Schumacast, right?
Yes. For the listeners, I co-host Schumacast, going through the complete films of Joel Schumacher.
You also did Masters of Carpentry,
Yep.
which I was on for one of those.
You did the Body Bags episode. We went
Yep.
through all of John Carpenter's. I'm actually currently editing the Halloween 2018 episode, which I was hoping to have done by Halloween, but my work life did not allow that.
All right, we need a name for a male seal. Although it can't walk well on land, it is a graceful swimmer. It especially loves being in frigid seas.
Can we call it Kiss from a Rose?
We
Just
could,
call
but
it
that just
Rose.
seems obvious.
Yeah.
Water dog.
Water
I
dog.
love it.
Seymour.
Seal of approval, Hornsby, Sealer, Flake Seal, Flex Seal, Harp,
I like Flex Seal because he's got that arch there.
ABBA, Slappy, Swack, sealed with a kiss.
Yeah.
It's a little,
I like
it's a little
that.
better. Steel, Dewey, Lalonde, which I'm assuming is French for rose. Phil Swift, Seal Force, Seal Team 6.
Oh, I like SEAL Team 6.
I do like SEAL Team 6.
All right, I'm just gonna call it Team 6 then. Also back in the friends box, damn it. And out of here we go.
You know what I would do if I were Disney?
Yeah.
Have
I'd
millions
get
of
the
dollars.
studio that did the Ice Age movies to make an Ewoks animated movie. Legitimately.
Say it again. I kind of interrupted you there. Sorry.
Oh, I said I'd get the team that made the Ice Age movies to make an Ewoks animated movie.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I seriously have a whole pitch.
Simple.
Is it during the Endor Holocaust?
I would do following Return of the Jedi, set it on Coruscant as, you know, they're trying to rebuild the Senate, but there's still factions that were loyal to the Empire and all this political turmoil and chaos. And because of the role they played in taking out that second Death Star, an envoy of Ewoks are invited to the big city to have representation on the Senate for Endor. And of course, they get caught up in shenanigans and an attempted coup, and it's foiled by plucky, the plucky. I already said shenanigans, but I'm also going to say it again: the plucky shenanigans of the Ewoks.
So,
Wicked in the Big City, an animated Ewoks adventure.
Tickets to that, please.
seal of
and-
approval.
And you can have a former Imperial guard, a young Snoke, who ends up scarred because he's mauled by angry Ewoks. There's your fucking origin story.
Starfire is gonna. It looks like she wants to jump up here. Oh, there she is. There she is. Good girl.
Oh, did it freeze again?
Yeah, I went to a black screen. Had to reset.
Oh no!
It's all right. I saved right there, so it's all good.
Hey, Tim Johnson, there's no reason to hit me with a broom.
Barley672, what wasn't one Ewok spinoff? Not enough, you madman. Just
We've
do me a
had 3
favor,
Ewok
what
spin-offs.
level are Sabrina's Pokemon?
Sabrina.
Hey, excess Sir Straw what? Shenanigans. That's for you.
Give me 1 second. HeartGold, Soul Silver. Is it the first or the rematch? It's the first one, right?
First one.
53, 53, 55.
You could theoretically take her on. I mean, not right now. We're ending in 7 minutes. So our team is not bad. Well, that's why I should swap out Wreck-It Ralts. Although, let's catch some friends first before we call it quits for the night. We like catching friends. Well, maybe when we come back in 2 weeks, we'll take on Sabrina.
So Huxley said, what's a comic book character you love to hate or hate to love? And I just want to say Dakin is, I think, the character that I hate the most because he's just so stupid.
Graveler, we already caught you. I don't know. I have to think about that. There's not a lot of characters that I actively hate. Like Jason Todd, I don't like. Starfire, don't you put your face in the buttons.
But Dad,
But Dad, that's where my face goes. That's what holds up my face.
Ooh, an Armaldo.
Ooh.
That's a fossil Pokemon. Well, I'll start first purring.
Aw, good girl.
You know, this is a really weird, awkward pose where, like, my hand's between her front legs. Andy Martinson, you ever considered doing Batman/Spider-Man Twisted Minds? Yes, I have. But I think I want to do that for, like, DC Marvel crossover month or something. Alright, I need a name for a male Armaldo. Name him Gigan. You know, it's not a bad name.
Armaldo sounds like the name of a guy who's just hitting on everyone in a party.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, I'm Armaldo.
Name's Armaldo. Yeah.
Do you like
Ronaldo.
mustaches?
Ronaldo the Armaldo.
Yo, if that's a friggin' Dicebuck reference, kudos. +1 internets. Leon would appreciate that.
Armald,
Ronaldo,
bro.
For those of you who don't know, Ronaldo was the name of Leon's character in the season 1 of Dice Funk.
Its enormous retractable claws can cut through most anything. Its entire body is clad in sturdy plates. It's Rock Bug.
I would call him pretty sturdy.
Armando, Romaldo, Armald, bro.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Do you lift?
Do you lift Armald, bro?
Do you plate?
I'm gonna go with Ronaldo. I just like that. We have to do this one-handed because, again, Starfire.
Don't blame your child for your mistakes.
What mistake?
That you only can use one hand?
He's not blaming, he's explaining.
Yeah, clearly.
Ronaldo. The Armaldo.
She is good and pure, and there is nothing wrong.
Of course. X-Men vs. Teen Titans could definitely be on that list. If I was going to do a Marvel vs. DC month. What else could we have gotten? We could have gotten an Alakazam.
Aw,
Damn, that would have been something to think about.
Well, and you could just call him Kazam then.
exactly.
There you
Because
go.
then he actually exists.
Kazam. Oh, man.
Yeah, I believe there was a book that just came out about the making of Kazam. It was called The Shack.
Really?
I'm making a joke. There was a very
I know,
popular book called The Shack
just
3 years ago.
Although I have a question for you, since you are the one who is one of the most person who knows most about movies, you know, aside from
Uh-huh.
Melissa. Well, oh, not on the keyboard. I'm putting you down.
Yes, I have seen Steel.
No, the Guyver.
Yeah.
Do you know any behind-the-scenes information on that? Because SF Debris just reviewed it, and he was able to find nothing.
Just I know that it had a lot of production issues because the studio kept wanting to make it more Ninja Turtles-y.
That he explains that that's definitely evident with the movie, but like no stories about how it came about, you know, where the deal came from.
It was mostly just a passion project. Steve Wang was a makeup effects guy. He had just made his first movie, Kung Fu Rascals, which is a really fun movie. He was a sculptor for Stan Winston. He actually sculpted the Predator costume.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Wang was just he grew up in I think he grew up in Hawaii, so he saw a lot of the Japanese and Chinese shows that they aired on Hawaiian television. So he wanted to bring anime and manga to the U.S. And when he got the opportunity to pitch a film to New Line, he just pitched The Guyver because that was a really popular comic in the mid to late 80s. I read it. It was already even being published over here by Viz.
Okay, you need to give all this info to Chuck.
Okay. Yeah, no, there's not much to it. It's just he pitched that movie. It was a comic he wanted to do because it had the creature designs that he knew he could sculpt really cool suits for. And the big thing is that he didn't. A, he hadn't really made a film on that scale before, and B, the studio was interfering like crazy trying to make it more... He wanted to make you dark and gritty like the comics, and the studio wanted to make it more silly and comical and again, Ninja Turtles-y. And so that's where you get a lot of the weird clashing tones and humor. And then when the film built enough of a cult success that he was able to pitch a much cheaper direct-to-video sequel, Guyver 2 Dark Hero, which is much closer in tone and style to the comics, much better action choreography. And then Steve Wang, he's continued to be a makeup sculptor and technician. He then also did the Americanized version of Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, which is really good. And I think he did
Oh, boy! Oh,
and he
good!
did for some Power Rangers, too.
Sorry to interrupt you there, Noel, but we got a Reggie Rock that we were going to try to catch here before we...
That's
before
fine,
we
I'm
end,
done.
we're going to end the night, hopefully, on a positive note.
Okay, good.
So yes, I know and love the Guyver films. I have them both. I like Steve Wang. He's fun.
I saw the Guyver when I was a very little kid. I had no idea what the hell it was, so I came into it right during the fight scene where they ripped out the Guyver device and he melted.
He melted. Yeah.
So as a kid, I was like, "Wow, this is cool."
It's kind of a messy, all over the place movie, but it's not terrible. There's a lot of good stuff in it, and it's not an unfaithful adaptation of the first few volumes of the manga. And then Guyver 2 Dark Hero is a really nice one to follow it up with because it's much slicker, much cooler, and more streamlined.
Hanumar Arnson, Rocky, catch! We're gonna try to catch it because it'd be nice to have actually. Yes, one heavy ball, first try. All right, we need a nickname for a Reggie Rock before we call it quits for the night.
I'm gonna say Jen Brim.
Jen Brim.
Hard Rock.
Hard Rock. Mecha Gygus. The same rocks that form its body have been found in ground layers around the world. Killer Rock. Magi Rock.
Rockapella.
Name is Gyarados. Edgelord. Rockapella. Enroll. Boomy. Ben. Horror. Rocky Balboa. My body is. Reggie Balboa. I do kind of like Reggie Balboa, but it's not a Reggie guy. Oh, it says Reggie Rock. Reggie Balboa. You know what? I'm going with that.
I had someone ask me to plug my stuff again. Schumacast, John Carpenter, or Joel Schumacher podcast.
Where can they find that?
Schumacast.blogspot.com.
Alrighty.
That's SCHUMACAST.
Alright, I'm going to save the game here. We're going to call it quits for the night, guys. Our first excursion into Kanto has been, I think, a pretty good success.
I have terrible news, Lewis.
What's that?
We did not make $1 million.
What?
Aww.
This is on you, people.
So, no singing for Jess.
No singing for Jess, unfortunately. Still, we appreciate what you guys did contribute for Super Chats. Thank you all for coming out here and supporting the live streams. And of course, my cats are thankful to you. Starfire is now on the other side of my computer over there. As for new episodes, we'll see. As I've said, I don't want to announce release dates anymore because every time I do, it doesn't come true. But I am going to be working on 2 episodes at once to try to get things back on schedule, is what I will say. I will be at Onicon next weekend. Please pre-order the Long Box of the Damned glow-in-the-dark t-shirt. And of course, all of my wonderful guests. Thank you, Jess.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Game Show Reviewer.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Noel.
I'm glad I could contribute nothing about Pokemon on the Pokemon stream.
Excellent. I will try to have some more videos out this week at the very least of stuff like the PO unboxing and some old live streams of this, properly edited and put out. So yeah, we'll get some HeartGold Nuzlocke streams up for you guys who want to catch up. So thank you all again. See you in 2 weeks.
Night.
Good night, everybody.
R&P Egg Clips.
Mm.